Hello, it's Michelle Schleeper and my trusty sidekick Snooky. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm a last minute replacement, I guess. But here we are, live and in color. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good kitty. This is the Snooky Show. Hi, Becky. Hi, Shima. How are you? It's a Snooky Show. Oh my. Hope everybody's having a good night tonight. Oh. How's everybody doing? It's cold and rainy here in Wisconsin. Yeah, you're a good girl. I love you. Oh, yeah. Get my YouTube up here, too. Yeah, just a good girl. Yeah. That's a nice girl. That's a good girl. Uh-huh. I'll be right there. Right there. Let's see here. Just bring up the. Yeah. Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear it. Oh, I went to Walmart tonight and I got a bunch of cotton yarn. Oh, my looks like I'm dragging there. Oh, today's your birthday. Happy birthday, Becky. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Can't sing very well, but happy birthday. Hi, Ariel. It's a Snooky show. Oh. Love you. Oh, she's in the basement. Here comes Noni May.
Hello.
Hi there. I thought it was going to be the Snooky show.
I'll be right back. I got to run to the restroom.
Okay. All right.
Well, I'm not going to run because I'll fall.
Oh, yeah. Just be careful. It's Purple Day today.
Yep.
Yeah. I changed my clothes after I went to Walmart.
Oh, honey just popped.
I got a bunch of cotton yarn. I got to show it off. Oops, whoops.
How did that fail? I got to get my bearings here.
Yeah.
Oh, the drawers up and I walk so I don't fall down.
I got another yellow and another pink. And a box of Kleenex. And another royal blue. Another pink. And I think I got a brown one too. I ordered oh, here's Cynthia. Yay, Cynthia.
There.
Hello, how are you?
Hey, I'm wow. What a welcome.
I'm excited. I got more yarn at
Oh, I see yellow and pink. Yellow
Oh.
and
Hi,
everybody needs more
Susan.
yarn.
Yeah. Oh, and then I was doing some more digging and I found a cotton fair.
Oh, wait a minute.
From,
I'm mute. I gotta mute. Wait a minute.
okay.
There we go.
Cotton fair from Premier in the plum color, which is real
Oh,
pretty.
that's cute.
Yeah, I like it.
What's
Is
that
the
sound?
yellow are the yellow and the pink cotton? Peaches
Yeah.
and cream?
Yeah, all cotton. So we're going
Susie.
cotton this summer. Hi,
Oh my gosh.
VP. Hi, Rosie.
Oh, Susan E. What? I got to give you a tip for that.
Whew. Oh my God.
Everything
Well, we
okay,
were-
Noni?
Now my pants fell down again.
Oh no.
Have you lost enough weight that your pants are falling down?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's losing fast there.
Wow.
What was I doing? Yeah, I was going to tell you. My blood sugar was 54 before I washed my hair, and I felt really bad. And then, so I asked Colin. I couldn't even think. I was trying to wash my hair, and I thought, I guess I was hallucinating. I don't know. I said, Colin, I was asking him all kinds of questions, and I said, "Is 54 a low blood sugar?" And he said, "Yeah, Mom, it's really low." So I got back in here, and I asked Alexa, and she said, 54 can be a deadly low blood sugar.
It can.
Yes.
And I
Yes.
was like,
I would be unconscious by then if I got to
Mhm.
54. I'm completely disoriented if I reach 70.
Yeah.
They must have you on something that's too strong. You need to talk to the doctor about that.
well, he gave me the lowest dose they give somebody. He said,
Yeah,
They're
then
giving
they
me
gotta take it from you, I think.
Hi, Shima.
Yeah, what, Colin? Said you're too afraid to eat. I don't have an out. I'm not hungry, Colin. I can't help it if I'm
So
not hungry.
that is so dangerous. You know,
Yeah.
it's more dangerous to have really low blood sugar than it
Yeah,
is.
because all along I was hypoglycemic really bad, and they couldn't keep my sugar
Well, that's what you are now, and they're giving you
Yeah.
diabetic medicine.
even at 80. And then they checked my blood sugar. They checked it. I had AC1 3 times. It was at 6, and what was like 5.5 one time, and then it was.
So why do they have you on diabetes medicine? That's all acceptable levels.
I know, but listen. One time it was 5.5, and then the next time I went back and it was 6, and then the next time I went back, which was almost 3 weeks ago, it was at 7. And he said that's borderline. So I'm putting you on a 1 milligram. Or you might say you're diabetic. I'm putting you on a 1 milligram. Not putting you on
Hi,
metformin because
Susanna.
you don't need metformin. I'm going to put you on this glimmerprid. So
Yeah,
I'll put you on that. And
Well, I'm sitting here waiting for my kids to get here. They've landed now, and Jerry's at the
Oh.
airport picking them up. So,
oh cool.
yeah, they're coming in, and then my other son's coming in on Friday morning, and then on Saturday we all go to a wedding.
Oh cool.
And
whose
then
wedding
they,
you go- whose
they
wedding
can
you
fly
going
the
to?
coop. What's that?
Whose wedding you going to?
Our nephews, my nephews.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. Did you get a hold of Rosie, Michelle?
No.
Ah,
I texted her. Hope she's doing okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Rosie.
Whew.
So we gotta call Rosalie. Are you coming?
Rosie.
who
Yeah, I
knows?
sent her a message.
I know stuff happens though sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, if it was me, you could probably depend on me being asleep, taking a nap.
Mm. Yeah, she might be worn out too. She had all those projects to make now, or items.
Thanks,
So,
Becky. Yeah, it is exciting.
hmm
That'll wear you out.
yep. Oh, today's Becky's birthday, so I sang for her early. It
Oh,
wasn't too good, but I sang.
happy
Bye,
birthday.
Bill.
Happy birthday, Becky. Yeah.
Yeah, May 21st.
God bless you. How are you, Bill?
Hi, Bill.
I got to turn Lamont at Large off. I've been watching Ellen. Don't heckle in the background.
I don't think the TV's been on all day here.
Mm.
But when Jerry gets in for the night, it goes on immediately.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like to watch the weather, but there ain't no weather right now. Not for
Okay,
us.
Bill.
We've had rain off and on all day.
Yeah, here too.
Kind
I
of.
wish my bifocals were up here so I could see. I guess I could wear my. I used to always see these old people wearing their glasses like this.
Yeah, that's
You know
why,
what?
because you gotta move them up to see.
Until they could see out their bifocals. If I wear them like
Oh,
that, I could
wonderful,
see.
Bill.
Boy, Michelle, you've had a big rain all day today.
Yes.
Ours has been just kind of off and on, off and on, off and on.
Oh,
Yeah, my
boy.
yard's pretty soggy.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, true crime. Yeah.
Do you watch, Rosie? Do you watch Lamont at Large? I like Lamont at Large.
No, I don't know about that one.
Oh, Lamont at Large. He's this big, tall guy. I think he's like 6'9". He goes all over the United States and tells about true crime. And then there's
Oh,
Mobile Instinct. I like to watch him. And then Faces of the Forgotten. They go to cemeteries and they go to people's graves. And they tell how they passed away. And I'm in the cemeteries.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I might try that if I ever get out of the house again. Go, since I got data now on my phone, go to a cemetery and look up a grave and find out how they died, and then tell the story, and then walk to the grave. But I probably never get out of the house again.
Hi,
I don't think
Sophia. Blessings.
I hear you.
I don't think I've been outside for 2 weeks. Or did I
I get
go?
outside every day, but it's usually just to the car and back in the house,
Yeah.
unless I sit outside for a little while. But
No.
yeah, it's going to be a real adventure getting out to this wedding. So,
Oh.
and someone borrowed my wheelchair a while back, so I don't have that to depend on.
Oh
So
no.
a walker it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to never go. I don't want to go nowhere unless I've had a good bath, and it's a rare and in between thing these days. So that's
Mm.
yeah.
Well, I told you there's services that'll come in and do that. You need to
Well, I'm
look
going to
into.
look into it because I'm tired of it not getting
Yeah.
taken care of.
Yeah, I got something from the insurance that they might even help me out with some stuff. So I gotta call them
Hi,
tomorrow
Shatika.
and see what's available.
Yeah, check these things out while
Yeah.
they're available before this stuff's taken away. You got
Right.
to see
Yeah,
what's
because
out there.
my real insurance will expire July 31st, and then the Medicare starts August 1st. So I better get what I want, need.
Well, they have programs too on that Medicare, but I don't know exactly how it works. But you have to look into it.
Yeah.
And then some of the supplements or advantage plans or something, they also have help. But knock on wood, haven't had to look into it yet.
Mm.
Well, but a lot of people do, and they're happy with it. But I think too, my aunt, when we had her, they didn't cover everything. Matter of fact, they didn't cover a lot of it. So she hired somebody that wasn't through an agency, and it
Mhm.
was much, much cheaper. I mean, like half price.
Oh wow.
The people charged like $15 an hour, and the agency charged 28, I think. So she was able to do that on her own a day or two a week, I think, to come in for an hour or two. Oh, I thought Susan E said she saw Noni on Netflix, but she said,
Oh, that's cool. They made
"Oh,
quilts for kids in foster care.
Cool.
oh, neat, neato."
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can think of what it's called, Susan, drop it to me in Messenger. Huh?
Yeah. Well, I have a new addiction.
Uh-oh.
It's coffee with Swiss Miss cocoa mix in it.
Oh, isn't that good?
Oh, yum.
Yeah, I love that too.
Oh my gosh.
That is good.
I'm sure it's not good for you though, but I guess
Oh, in fact, I got some sugar free. I think I need to make me some of that. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he didn't get the sugar free Swiss Miss. But I know they make some.
mhm.
Oh, I know what I was gonna show y'all. Gotta reach for it here.
I've lost my crochet again. I've tried to crochet 2 or 3 things and can't get in the mood.
Oh.
I finished my little rosette thing. Kathy, no, but it's not good enough for me.
Oh no.
Made it, but it's not good enough for me. So I'll put that in the box for my sister when she comes down.
Oh.
I showed it to her and she goes, "Oh, cool. I'll put that in the middle of my dresser and I'll set my lamp on top of it."
Mhm.
Well, I got my circle shawl done.
Oh, cool. Oh,
I'm thinking about wearing this to the wedding.
Oh, yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
beautiful.
it's pretty. Let me make it
And
here.
this is the edging I put on it.
Oh, it's a pico.
Oh, pretty.
Yeah,
Pico,
it's
isn't it?
pico.
Pico, pico, pico.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, that's pretty fun. Rosie's making her some crochet
It
dishcloth.
looks really nice, but I think you're supposed to block this kind of yarn. It's the Noro.
Mm-hmm.
It's all natural fiber. So
Oh, yeah.
I think you're supposed to block it, but it lays and it drapes really well.
I got some Noro back there, and I can't for the life of me remember who gave it to me. Probably Cynthia King. You know her?
No,
That's Rosie.
never heard of her.
Rosie, I messaged you, and you send me a total of what I need, honey, and I got to send you some birthday.
Hey,
money.
Rosalie.
So just lay it on me, baby.
Thank you, Rosie. Thank you.
Lay it on me in the messenger, and I'll have Colin forward you some money, and don't hold back, girlfriend. You got to have birthday money too.
Yeah, birthday money.
You know what I want to do? I told Colin, take me to the creek. Take me to the creek. I just want to walk into the creek and just lay down in the creek water and take a bar of soap, and I just want to go scrub myself in the creek. He said, "Mom, you get in the creek.
1 million.
You better wait till it's a little warmer. That creek's probably still cold.
I know, but I'll get in the creek. If you get in the creek here and you get in the shallow water, it'll be warm because the sun come down. I want to get in there with the bar of soap like we did when we was kids. Just take a good old bath. I just feel dirty. Even though I take a good sponge bath every other day, I am never going to feel clean up until I get in the shower.
Well, then how would you get out of the creek?
I know that's what Colin said. Mother, if you can't walk across the floor, how are you going to walk on rocks?
Yeah, yeah.
I said, I'll take my walker and I'll stand up and I'll walk with my walker.
What about if you get one of those big old-fashioned bathtubs for the back porch?
There you go.
I can't get up out of the bathtub. If I set my fat ass in the tub, I ain't going to get out. I got a big garden tub in the back. If Kimber Kimberly Darrell would get his.
Oh man.
They
Kimberly
make
Darrell would get his.
something called a Hoya lift.
Yeah.
Whereas if you fall, you put these straps under you, and then it's hydraulic or whatever.
Mhm.
I bet the firemen have used it.
Well, yeah, that's what they lift me with when they come here. We got a big garden tub back there. If Kim would just take, Shima says, "No, you're funny." Well, I'm just being truthful, Shima. We got the big garden tub back there in the back room. If Kim would just get all of his hunting totes out of there and put them in the shed, but he don't want to because the deer can't smell his hunting clothes smelling like gasoline. Well, if he get them out of my totes out of my bathtub and put my shower chair there, I can sit in there and I can sit on my shower chair and take a bath.
Yeah.
And because it'll go all the way up there and there wouldn't be no problem. I can wash. Sassy, thanks a lot for
Well,
kicking
if
us
his
off.
stuff's in totes, it shouldn't smell like gas anyway.
Did you, baby? Come on. You're the one. Don't even say it. You're the one that took my sock off, and it ain't good enough for you. I know because they don't match. It's like every time she pulls my socks off, it's like if they don't match, she don't want them.
Oh.
What's
Well, I
wrong?
found a bunch of socks on clearance at Walmart for 50 cents, so I got myself some.
Look at this big baby. Last night, you should have seen me. I was catching mice.
Oh.
I heard. Do not lick. I'm trying to. You got something in your fur over here. That big old mouth would be like a lion tamer.
You were catching mice?
Yeah, I heard crunch, crunch, crunch. So I got up and I thought, there's a mouse. One of them dogs is in there eating in the dog food. No, there was a mouse in the dog food bowl.
Oh,
Mm.
Couldn't get out. My God, your tongue's long enough. Anyway, I grabbed the tongs, the barbecue tongs, and I reached down in there and grabbed that mouse and those tongs. Put that thing outside and beat the living snot out of it.
Oh my God. That ought to help with some of that pent up aggression.
yeah, that aggression.
I held it in the tongs and bam, 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 bam.
Oh.
I said, just think of it as a snake. Bam, 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 bam. So one mouse down, 500 more to go.
Whoa.
So I just took the dog food and scattered it all over the yard. You should have seen the birds out there this morning when I got up. They was all having some dog food, covered in mouse poop. Yeah, it had got in the dog food. I wasn't about to let my dogs eat that dog food after a mouse been in there crawling around.
No. They can't eat that.
Oh no, I can't handle the sticky tapes. Now I'll kill the mice, but I don't want to see them on the stick.
Oh, Becky, one time my husband, he put one of those glue traps down.
Oh, those are horrible.
And later, the next day maybe or whatever, he went down there and there's all this fur, but no mouse. And it had gotten in there, but it had managed to get itself out. And he said, can you imagine this mouse running around with half of its fur gone? And he says, somebody come in here and see that, they think it had the mange.
Oh my gosh.
Well, it is inhumane, but we come home from work one time, and there was a little bitty mouse about that big on one of those glue, and that was pitiful.
Yeah.
He was trying to get off, and Colin took it outside, and he poured some oil on it and let it go. He goes, Mom, that's the dumbest thing. I said, well, I could kill one, but to know that thing is probably on that all day suffering, trying to get off of that.
Mm.
But no. Those
Yeah, I'd rather the snap, the old trap just snaps and that's over with.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Colin won't let me set a trap. The whole thing freaks him out. No, Mother, you're not going to set the trap. I don't want you to set the trap. If it gets on your finger, I'm like, Colin, I'm not afraid of a mouse trap. It don't even hurt when it snaps your finger anyway. But that when they're on that sticky thing, it's really.
Yeah, that's bad. We didn't have mice for a long time, and then one year it seemed like we had an epidemic or something, because I think he always keeps a couple traps set, but we didn't catch any for a long, long time. And then one fall we had like 14 in a 2-week period.
Oh, that's how we're doing right now, because it's warming up. When it's real, real cold, they come in, and then when it's really, really warm, they come in. And this morning I got up and I looked in the closet. I could always tell when we got an
Be
infestation.
right, be right
There'll
back.
be there'll be dog food in the shoes and stuff. So
Mm.
there was all kinds of dog food in the shoes and everything. Colin went down to my mother-in-law's to get some poke. I'm not in the
Oh,
mood for poke. I would be in the mood for poke, but
Mm.
right now I'm not in the mood for any food. Well, sassy? She goes,
Yeah, I'm glad to see you too, Rosie. Come back anytime. You're always welcome.
yeah. Rosalie coming up?
You gonna come up, Rosalie?
Oh, boy.
okay. Jerry's got them picked up. They're in the car.
Okay.
Yeah, after I fell today, he didn't want to leave me home alone. I said, I'm going to sit right here in my chair and not move.
Oh,
It wasn't a bad fall, but I'll be a little bit sore tomorrow.
Oh.
I reached too far forward on my walker and it went whoop,
oh.
head over, you know.
Oh yeah.
And there I lay with the walker underneath me, my butt up in the air. I said, oh gosh, now what?
Hmm. Hey,
Well,
Lydia, how are you doing?
Kim and Colin are going to.
Hi, Lydia.
I don't know when it is. They're going. I don't know if it's June or July. They're going to St. Louis for. I don't know when. I never know what's going on with that anybody.
For what?
It's for Kim's brother-in-law's birthday or something. My sister-in-law always has a big bash and stuff for their birthdays.
Oh,
They're going to go.
the one from Greece?
No, that's my sister.
Oh,
Something about a mini golf, big mini golf plates or something. They rented it or something. But I don't go nowhere like that because I just can't. I can't ride in the car that long. It makes my knees hurt too bad.
oh, it's far away.
Yeah.
I can ride in the car forever. That doesn't bother me riding in the car. It's just that I have to make a pit stop every, few hours.
I'm a pit stopper too. It's St. Louis, it's just a couple hours, but I just can't
After
be
we
in the car
get there.
that long. I can't be in the car that long. My knees bent.
Oh,
It hurts my knees, man.
huh.
And then of course I will not stay in the car with Kim that long for nothing. He never.
Now I can understand that.
Well, Kim has what's called inner monologue. He's been diagnosed with inner monologue.
Huh.
He cannot think of what he's thinking. He has to verbalize it. Whatever he's thinking, he has to speak it. Like I'm thinking right now, oh, I really like my pink walker, and I do need to buy another box of polyfill because it's over there by it. I can think that right now. I'm looking at it. If he sees that and he's thinking, he would actually say, oh, I like my pink walker, and by the way, I do need to buy some of that polyfill. He actually talks it out.
Mm-hmm.
He really
Wow.
does. He has been diagnosed with having inner monologue. He speaks everything out.
Oh, wow.
He used to drive me crazy when we first met. I don't even. Well,
I know
I married him because he didn't have no kids. But I used to think, what are you talking about? Just all this stuff all the time. I'm like,
Dorita, is that butter roll?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't know people's names. I call them by their channel names because I'm not real good with names. So don't have your feelings hurt if I don't remember what your name is.
Yeah, like Mimi. Yes, her name's Kathy, and I always call her Mimi.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I don't think now that you say it, and I recognize that it's true, but if you ask me, what's Mimi's name? tomorrow, I probably wouldn't be able to tell you.
What did Rosie say? I can't see out these
Oh,
glasses.
if someone's recruiting in here.
Recruiting for the Army?
Yeah. No.
What do we recruit? Thank you, Noni. Shared group out different places. Awesome. Noni, stop it. Stop what? Yawning? What you talking about?
Well, I think a lot of us shared Rosalie's channel for her sale,
Yeah.
and it generated some new people maybe.
Yeah, that
Because
was
today
cool.
I saw somebody again posted on Granny D's. So yeah, that it was good to get that word out there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Next time, even more may do it because the word will get around that it was so nice.
Yeah, it's all beautiful stuff.
So,
Yes.
are you wore out, Rosalie? Well, thank you, Becky. She appreciates that. The more the merrier.
Well, send me a total, Rosie, honey.
Hmm?
I can't remember how much everything was, and your shipping and all that.
That's all right. If it comes next week, I've got somebody staying here at the house. They can get the mail in.
Oh, that's good. That's good. How you're going to be just gone for a week then?
About a week and a half, we'll be gone.
Oh,
We go
okay.
to the wedding on Saturday, and
Oh.
then we leave on Sunday, and then we come back the following Tuesday. So, we normally wouldn't go to Florida this time of year. It's way too hot.
Oh.
But since
Yep, I
there's
sang earlier, Susan.
yeah. You sang to Becky already?
Yeah.
Well, you don't want me to sing. I have a terrible singing voice. But I'll cheer you on. Anybody that wants to sing happy birthday to somebody, that's a big deal. Yeah, my brother-in-law, he turned 80 and I wanted to have a big party for him. And his wife and kids said, no, I don't think so. And I think he would have loved it.
Yeah.
He's a very active, very healthy 80-year-old.
Yeah, Rosie wants you to sing for her on the 23rd.
Okay, I will.
23rd.
He said Cynthia.
Oh, Cynthia. Oh.
Me? Okay, if you want to drive everybody away.
Yeah, my father-in-law, we had him a party for his 80th birthday.
This is no lie. When my kids were little, like 2, 3 years old, I would sing to them. And they would say, no, mommy, don't sing. Read me a story. And that is the truth. My choir teacher told me, go to study hall. You cannot carry a tune in a basket.
Oh.
I never thought my kids were paying attention to me singing and to them. And I remember Adam was in kindergarten and he was out on the porch swing and I never thought he paid attention to any. Kiwi, shut up over there. And he was just singing the lullabies I'd sing to him every night. He was just singing one right after the other, and I never thought he paid a bit of attention. And I hear Colin even once in a while singing stuff I sung to him. And I thought, I can't. And I even told him, I said, I didn't think you ever paid attention. We know all those songs you sung to us, Mom.
There's a couple of songs from back in the 60s and 70s that I can sing along with. And wouldn't do too much damage. But for me to just belt out something, forget it. Not gonna work.
Kathy, what you doing down there? Laying down there looking at me like. Usually lays with her head under the bird cage and looks up at the birds. Like I want to eat you.
What you hiding, Rosie? You're not coming up Yeah. Got her hair in rollers or something. You remember when we used to wear rollers in our hair?
Yeah. Or
How
pin
you
curls.
could sleep on those things.
Oh God, my mom used to put my hair up in pin curls every time it was picture day, and I was like, and then I had a sister that she was putting her hair up in pin curls all the time. Me and my sister, that there's 3 girls. My oldest sister, her hair was just so straight. She had really coarse hair, and me and my other sister, we had really fine wavy hair.
Rosalie
Her
said
hair was
yes.
kinky. But my mom was have to put pin curls in my other sister's hair. Pin curls, pin curls, pin curls. She would try to take them out when she went to bed. My mom would say, she'd be coming up in the middle of the night, put them pin curls back in your hair. Then we had those things, and they were those pink foam curlers with that pink foam around that plastic thing, and you made it snap. And God,
My mom used pin curls in her hair, just she was too feeble to do it. She'd go like this, and she'd have them all over her head in 5 minutes. I don't know how she did it so fast.
Wow, and that old dippity doo.
Yeah.
They still make dippity doo too.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I thought I'm gonna look that up. There it was on Amazon, dippity doo. That was some good stuff. They had green dippity doo and pink dippity doo. Remember that?
Yeah.
My mom used to use dippity doo, and she used that Avon deodorant that was liquid. Came in that square bottle. I remember
Yeah, that stuff burned.
Yeah, especially after you shaved your arm, you slapping underneath there. God,
Yeah, and it burned like the dickens.
Yeah.
I remember that tickle deodorant. We couldn't wait till pop that plastic part off and act like it was our microphones. We were so
Remember the
good.
metal clips? They had like teeth in them. They're kind of like the banana clips nowadays, but they were metal.
Yeah.
Like Stanley brush.
Yeah.
Oh God, the Stanley hairbrush, that white Stanley hairbrush, the pearly like white Stanley hairbrush.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about? I love those.
No, these were metal clips, and you would clip them on your hair to make waves all over.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the waves that you would take it and you push it up and then pull it back, and you'd make like those waves, and you could pull it down a little bit. Yeah, the long kind of curved clips. Yeah.
I have a whole box of those.
Oh God, those are cool. That's especially the flapper girls like them.
Yeah, that's what they would have been good for.
Mm-hmm.
That's before my time, but anyway, I have a box of them for some reason.
There's this one girl. Let me see if I can find her. She had a.
You know me, I had all kinds of that old stuff.
See if I can find her on Facebook. She has the.
I have to make a hat before the end of the month for my challenge on Christie's Creations. I don't know what to make. I might just take it and try to make one on the plane.
Yeah.
Woo! There's that little girl doing that snapping and clapping fan thing. Dancing with the fan going. It cracked me up.
Right, Becky. Rosalie can't look bad. She's too cute.
Yeah, here I am in a winter hat, and it's sunny and warm where Rosalie is.
And you're still shaking and shivering and cold and damp.
Yeah, I'm waiting until next week to call a furnace guy.
Oh, boy. How you staying warm?
Clothes?
Oh, my. That wouldn't do here. I'm too cold of a person.
Yeah, I covered up. I had Noni's star blanket and a couple other blankets on last night, so I stayed nice and warm.
Do you have an electric heater that you could use if you need to?
No, I was thinking about stopping at Walmart and picking one up, but I haven't done it yet.
Well, you wait a couple more days, it'll warm back up.
Yeah, I'm hoping it warms up. I keep hoping. It's for whatever reason, it's a little bit warmer in the house than it is outside, so that's good.
Yeah. Well, activity and things running.
Yeah.
cooking and all that.
Mm-hmm. And Snooky's been keeping me warm too.
Yeah. Well, Noni's got that big dog. If sure heat goes out,
Yeah.
she'll snuggle up to that. They
That's
sassy.
for sure. Yeah, she'll gladly lay on top of her.
Pull my socks off. Just pulls my socks off.
Oh,
And she sleeps with Kim. She's in there with Kim.
Oh.
Gets in the bed with him and walks all over him.
yeah.
Well, my back bed, my spare bedroom is more of a yarn room now. So I guess I'm going to have to find another place to put some of that yarn so they can get to the bed.
Oh, well.
Oh, not my kids tonight. They have one. They have downstairs. But when my other son comes on Friday,
Oh,
and then the only one that won't be here will be Calypso.
oh,
Yeah, she had to stay in town down in Florida and work, so she's
oh.
not coming up for the wedding. And
Mm-hmm.
yep. And we weren't really going to go down because she's old enough now she could stay by herself. But she said, "That's a long time by myself. You want to come down for a few days?"
Yeah,
So that made me feel good that she wanted us around.
that's for sure.
Either that or it's just because she wants somebody to cook for her.
Yeah, maybe it's a little both.
Yeah, a little of both.
Yeah, it's nice. I know I used to love to hang out with my grandma. Both sides, they were both wonderful ladies.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
can
that's
find that.
nice.
Mm.
Yeah. I was my grandma's favorite grandchild. And
Mhm.
people would say, "You're her favorite." And I said, "Well, she's my favorite too." So it works both ways, you know.
Yeah.
And then the same thing with my aunt after my mom passed and my grandma was passed. She became like my mother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I can't hardly. Oh, God, I'm sore. Yeah, my grandma. My grandma wasn't the huggy, lovey type. I don't think I ever remember my grandma even
Yeah,
giving.
mine wasn't either.
My grandma, she lived a hard way to go, let me tell you.
Yeah, mine did too.
She divorced my first grandpa, that was my mom's dad, and he was a junkyard dog to her.
Mm.
He was she worked like a dog. He had all kinds of money, but he didn't let her live in the lap of luxury.
Yeah.
And so she had to take in washing and cleaning houses and stuff like that. So my mom and my uncle and my mom's sister would have clothes to wear and stuff like that. And then my mom would tell us the story. She loved her dad. She really did. But she said that they owned a restaurant in town, and my grandma she worked at home. She cooked and cleaned and washed clothes by hand and did all that. Plus, she went down and she ran in town and ran that restaurant. They had a streetcar, and the front part of it was a streetcar, and she ran that whole restaurant and had a crew of people.
Hello.
There she is.
Yeah, you look beautiful. What are you talking about? Hot mess.
I look like a hot mess.
Oh, you're not look like no hot mess.
Look at my hair. It's like I got sun in it. So
Wow.
It's getting blonder.
That's
Yeah,
hot, not
I
hot
know.
mess.
I fell asleep.
Oh, what did I say?
That's what I was thinking when I was texting. I'm like, I bet you she fell asleep.
Yeah, but I don't got sunburned, I don't think.
Hmm.
You got to send me a total, little girl.
Huh?
You got to send me a total.
I
What I owe you.
told you $1 million.
Honey, I got no $1 million. It took me 3 years to get
I
$2
don't
million.
know what you wanted. I don't have my stuff here.
Well, figure it out. Figure it out before I spend it all.
Like I said, $100 million.
There you go. $1 million.
$1 million.
Trust me, if I had $1 million, I wouldn't be on YouTube.
Yeah, you'd be traveling
Is
the
your
country
furnace not
and visiting
working?
us, I hope.
Huh?
You'd be traveling the country and visiting
I
us.
wouldn't be traveling the country. I
Oh,
would be living somewhere all alone.
Yeah, I would live on the beach and just lay there and just.
No, I would not be living on the beach. I would be.
You're not a beachy person.
I would not.
I would be crocheting because that stuff is too sticky.
Yeah.
I would have nurses taking care of me every whim, practically carrying me around. Have a bulldozer to pick me up, put me in the pool, pick me up, take me out the pool. People wiping my butt, people wiping my nose.
I don't want anybody touching my body.
Washing my pits, watching
Well,
my.
they can touch me if they want.
I don't want them to touch me for pleasure. I just want good baths.
Yeah.
I lost everything.
Well, you can figure it out later.
Okay, then it's free.
Well,
I send everybody.
my-
Send your package out today. Suzanne and Granny D.
Cool.
Oh, wow.
you.
That's great.
Yeah.
You got a lot done then.
Quick like a bunny.
Yeah. That's why Ashraj calls her Rabbit.
Well, I'm going to try to get Michelle's, what's that yarn called? The
sachet? Yeah.
But that's what I was after when I took a tumble tonight.
Oh, no.
No, you did?
I just reached too far.
Oh.
I reached, and it was too far away, and I should have known better.
Oh, my.
Oh, but no, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Yeah, I hope you. Yeah.
Now, tomorrow morning might be another story.
Hey, Sonia. How are you doing?
At least you got up and didn't do like me and do a face plant. God.
Oh, God. That would have been
Oh,
awful.
yeah. Well, you know what happened? There was some yarn in front of the cubbies, and I reached into the cubby, and then I fell, face planted right into the yarn.
Oh.
See, there is a good thing about
And
hoarding yarn.
I said that would have made a great profile picture.
Face plant into the yarn.
Oh.
I'm
So,
sorry.
Noni, what did you buy?
I buy a possum, a big possum,
Yeah, that is.
a possum, and
Oh, he's ready. Okay, he's ready.
what's a cool possum? What's it got black hangler danglers on it? What's it cool? And a possum and a
How many possums do you have?
possum. And a
A bee?
Hi, Charlotte. How are you doing?
a possum and a jellyfish. No. Yeah.
Okay, we talk about it later. I don't know what you
Okay,
want.
we'll talk about it later. 'Cause I don't even know now.
Yeah, I have it written down here too.
I think it was
somewhere.
an octopus because
Yeah,
it was a jellyfish because
not
you
jellyfish.
got the pink one and I got the
Look at you the
Yeah.
bags. I got Noni a chicken, and I got Michelle a chicken and a watermelon.
Oh, thank you.
Chickens.
Love him. Love
I
him.
don't have sun anymore, so
I wish they had that roses or rosies where I live.
yeah.
Because I looked at the bags at Dollar General and they were crappy. So
Cindy, you got that store?
I've never seen that one.
I've heard of them before,
Roses.
but
what's the website? Something.com.
Oh, it's got a website. Oh, okay.
we may have
rosesdiscountstore.com.
Oh,
Okay. All right, I'll look it up.
Yeah, we may have them because I've heard of it before, but I just
What do you get
I've
like
never heard of
t-shirts
it.
for like $3.99 and
you know,
stuff?
I'm not feeling good because I haven't taken my arthritis medicine. That's why I'm hurting so bad. Why didn't you guys remind me I was supposed to have my arthritis medicine? Ah,
Honey, I don't know your schedule, Noni.
Michelle, you're taking very good care of me. Michelle, you
I'll
need
have
to
to look at
buy
your schedule and then I will remind you. But
Michelle,
then you're gonna start calling me the bee name.
she's supposed to be taking Michelle. Michelle, she supposed to be taking care of me because she knows I can't remember nothing. And
Oh.
What is happening?
what?
What? Say what?
I always tease Michelle.
You
Michelle,
got that Alexa. Tell her to remind you.
I can't remember to tell her to remind me because I can't remember. That's why I always tell Michelle. I always blame it on Michelle.
Are you supposed to take it at 6 or when?
We're supposed to take it at 5.
Oh, at 5? Okay.
Humarin or whatever.
It's 5 somewhere.
2 hours late. I wonder I was in so much pain.
Mm.
It's 5 out in the Rocky Mountains right now, I think.
Yeah.
They had a big bunch of tornadoes in Denver, Colorado.
Eek.
And I think where Enid lives.
Oh. Yeah, I hope she's doing okay.
Mm-hmm.
I miss her.
Me too.
So when did you sing a song for Becky?
When I first started.
Oh,
I was going to say it was early because I
Yeah.
wasn't here yet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Becky's a sweetheart.
Yes, she is. I love Becky.
I go, of course, Candy.
I need a massage.
Oh, man.
Massages. Rosie, should I just send you $100?
$500.
I'm not going to $500.
Whatever you think. I don't know what you
Whatever
want.
got, Noni, just
I
send
know I
it.
got jellyfish over here.
Jellyfish and a chicken in a bonnet
Yeah.
Yeah.
and a possum. And a birthday
And
party. I got some birthday money.
squid or octopus?
No, I'm not got no
The
squid.
pink one.
I got the pink. I got the pink.
Yeah, the hanging thing, right?
Jellyfish.
Mm-hmm.
It's right there. The
Well,
pink
you
is
gotta charge-
Michelle's, the chicken is Michelle's, and the other chicken's Michelle's.
You got to charge me the shipping, and you got to get you a little something for your birthday. And then
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna
you guys helped me out, so.
Yeah.
I'll smack your little bottom. 20. I will smack it 29 times because you're turning. Oh no, you're turning 30. I forgot. I will say. I will come to North Carolina, whatever it is, and give
Oh,
you.
I got
30.
new glasses. You see? How
Oh,
great.
nice.
Look.
I
Very
noticed
nice.
those.
Even though I can't see what you're doing, I have to go like this to read.
It's a rose gold. You know I love rose gold.
Yeah. Did you get them at Dollar Tree or?
Got the roses.
Yeah, nice.
I got so many Dollar Tree
I don't
glasses.
think
And
roses had any. I don't know.
my eyes just keep getting worse and worse and worse. You know, I got this left eye changed. What? How many years ago, Michelle?
I sent you a message, Michelle.
3 years ago.
A text.
Oh,
I mean.
okay. Yeah, I thought I heard something.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know nothing. Well, Colin gets back. I'll do friends and family. Do I owe anybody else anything?
$1 million.
$1 million.
Got no $1 million. Oh,
Jackson boy, did Noni owe you anything? Yeah, he said $500.
you take my whole Social Security check.
You want to buy some dog treats?
Did you hear about me? Tonight? I'll tell you what. I'll be on the mouse hunt tonight too. You know, I'm just gonna have to go on Walmart.com and buy some of that mouse poison because that's the best stuff. Now it's $40 a bag. But you put that stuff out and it dehydrates the mice from the inside, and then you'll just be moving your furniture back, and you never smell a mouse. You never smell a dead mouse. It dehydrates them from the inside out, and they never smell. But then you'll just look behind your furniture, and you'll see this mouse that looks like beef jerky, all shriveled up.
Oh, that baby.
You know, like the old fashioned mouse poison where it smell when it died from mouse poison. You know.
Yeah.
Now just you don't smell nothing. They just it dehydrates them inside out. It's the best stuff there is.
Sweet
And it won't hurt. It won't hurt domestic animals. But it's $40 for like a pound. But it takes a lot.
If I had $1 million, I'm gonna have $1 million.
I had $1 million. You had a $1 million? We probably would have
Yeah.
$1 million. if we had all the money we spent for yarn, we probably would have it, wouldn't we?
Yeah, if I had $1 million,
God, if
I'd have to find a little farm somewhere.
I don't think these days $1 million wouldn't be enough.
if I had $1 million, all of
no,
a sudden I'd
probably
have to
not.
spend all of it to build like a
Everybody would come for you.
Yeah.
pay taxes. How much would you have to pay in taxes? I wouldn't lend nobody nothing.
Well, what did they say? 40 to 60%?
Yeah.
Something like that.
I'd have to build me I'd have to build me a big fence around me and put electric fence on it to zap all the riffraff that I know in person around here. They'd all be coming to borrow money from
I
me.
think
Yeah.
lyrics. If I had $1 million, which song is that?
I said, I would just borrow people that could
Yeah,
help.
if I had $1 million.
I would have like 500 people in front of my house. Can I
Yeah.
borrow some money? Can I borrow some
Yeah,
money?
you'd have relatives you never knew existed.
I would just find clever ways to take showers and baths. That's my
Mhm.
biggest concern right now. I'm always scared to death I'm not going to get a proper bath. I'm always afraid I'm going to be found but passed out, not have that proper bath. Oh.
Well, they'll wash you up at the nursing or funeral home, I think.
Jesus, y'all.
They don't need to wash me up, just burn me alive.
I don't want to be stinking when they find me, though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I want to smell good now.
Oh man.
I want you to smell good too. I want them to help
I
you
got
take
baby
a bath.
wipes in every single room in case I fall and I'm in between baths, I'm always worried. I'm always going around. Does this stink? Does that come? Do I smell? Some people, they don't even care if they stink, but I'm scared to death somebody's going to smell me.
Yeah. Especially if you got people coming to the house or something.
Well, I don't have people come that, but that's probably because I'm afraid I'm going to smell.
Oh, I thought isn't your sister coming next week? Or
Yeah, but
something?
she's all right. My sister's had to help me when I've been in the time that me and Colin had a car accident. He made me
Bare Naked Ladies. That's
That's
right.
naked ladies.
What?
That was a real band. Yep.
One of the ladies. Yep.
Yeah. No, when I die, just burn me. I don't want to get eaten by worms.
My mom was so funny. She said, we were talking about what was going to happen to us after we passed away. And I said, or Kim says, I'm just going to get cremated. My mom said, hell's fire, not me. She said, I don't want to burn twice. And we started laughing. I don't want to burn twice. She didn't want to be cremated. We said, Mother, don't say that. She was going Catholic. I don't
What
want
do you
to
say?
burn
I mean,
twice.
if we die, the soul leaves the body, so the body is just a corpse.
Yeah, the thing is, Susan, I don't want a stranger washing my arse.
Yeah, a nurse from the county, that would be good.
Cynthia told me all about that. But if I have to.
Yeah, you might as well. I don't know.
I did too. When when I was young, I learned. I mean, I was in school and they put us out what we want to be when we grow up. So I was like, I want to help older people, and I couldn't handle it.
Oh, I always could. I took care of my mom and dad until they did, and I worked in the nursing
No,
home.
it was not. It was not because of the old people. There was because of the people who
taking care of them.
Yes,
the people. I worked in a nursing home.
Horrible.
Yes, they are horrible, and I would go home every night crying because they were so mean to them.
Yeah, so many times they're abused.
They wanted me to feed somebody, hot, like boiling hot soup.
Yep.
And I was sitting there. I was like, I cannot feed that to that man. The man couldn't, he couldn't do nothing. I was like, I was looking at him. He was like having tears in his eyes. I was like, oh my God. I was like, so I was there blowing on the soup to make it cool. So I was waiting like at least 20 minutes to cool it down,
Yeah.
And the nurse came in and was like, why didn't you feed him yet? I was like, oh my God. I was like, this stuff is too hot.
Yeah.
And after I fed him, I gave him like warm soup because he smiled at me and he had tears in his eyes. Oh, I'm like,
oh my God.
That's like my mom.
Not my job. No.
My mom was in ICU because she had pneumonia and she was dying, and they put her. She was in the ICU, and they went ahead and they put her in long-term care because they knew she was going to die. And so they put her down there, and I was with her that one day, and oh my God, you wouldn't believe I did. And I was so nervous right anyway because she was talking. She goes, "I'm never going to leave this hospital." And they brought her lunch to her, and they had tomato soup, and they had all these liquid foods. And I said, "Mama," I said, "just please try to eat a little bit, you know." And I said, "Please try it." And she said, "Is the food real hot?" Well, it wasn't, but I was so nervous and shaken because I was scared. I knew she was not. And those tables are so hard to move up the bed and everything, and it's like they're really weird to move. Well, I tried to move it, and when I did, the tray flipped over. That spilled on top of my mom.
Oh
Oh
no!
gosh.
It wasn't hot, but it scared her to death, and it scared me to death. And they came in and they rushed me out. They said, "Get out of here, get out of here." And my mom, oh God, it felt so bad. And my mom got they rushed me out of there, and then they got my mom up out of bed, just made her stand up because so they could clean her up, and she fainted because she couldn't breathe anyway. She had pneumonia, and I thought I caused her to faint. And then I started panicking, and the reason why she fainted is because the nurses come in there and made her stand up, and she fainted. And then she ended up
Some of
back
them
in
are really horrible, you know.
yeah, and she ended up back in ICU, and she died 3 years later. But she told me, that night that she was dying, she was
3 days later or 3 years later?
3 days later she died, and she was totally conscious up to the minute she died, though. And she said, except for when they finally come in and gave her that morphine, But she said, "Sis, when you left out of that room that day, they made me stand up. It wasn't your fault because that food wasn't hot when it fell on top of it. They made me stand up, and I didn't have enough air in my lungs to stand up." Oh God, I thought I caused her to die, even though they told us that she wasn't going to live much longer. They took her out of ICU because they knew she was on hospice. Put her back up there. Oh, it's terrible.
I wanted to, I wanted to really work with old people, but after I seen that, and then I'm thinking like, how about if everybody's like that, Like if every higher nurse in there is like that, doing that to people.
Very.
I have to, help them doing it. I was like,
Well, my mom and dad both died in the hospital, but we were with them. We didn't put them in the nursing home. They told us, "You need to put your mom and dad in the nursing home." And my mom and dad told us we don't want to go to nursing home. So I quit my job at the school. I quit in 2009. And my sister lived in South Dakota, and my other sister lived with mom and dad, but she didn't have a husband. Her husband died, so he had to keep working, and I had a husband. And so anyway, I still got to draw money from the school. And
Suzanne, is Rosalie okay? Yeah, I'm okay.
I put in for my disability, but
I think she misunderstood something earlier.
Went to work for the VA, but anyway, I took care of them until they died, and thank God we never had to put them in the nursing home. It's
good girl. He's just behind. I don't know.
Yeah,
but I'll tell you what, if my son Adam, he would never do what Colin's done for me.
Yeah, you're a good girl.
Okay, what happened now?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't
Well,
know.
I think she misread something Susan said earlier. And
She said that all Rosie so sad. It was about the story about that old man.
Yeah, about that old man. Yeah.
Yeah, I worked in the early 80s. No. Well, I worked because I was trying to go to school. But I did work in nursing home too. I worked in several jobs just to pay myself through school. But I remember being in the nursing homes, and they were so mean to those old people. I'd go home crying. After 3 years, I had to quit.
No.
Yeah, that's
couldn't even like a week.
They would just hire anybody off the street to work, and they would just be so mean and rough with those people.
That's how these home health services are. They're so hard up for help. They take about anybody, and you really have to watch the people that they have come in.
Oh, thanks, Susan.
Yeah,
it's sad to say. It's sad to say, but that's the way it is because they're just there because they have to have a job.
I'll tell you what, I'm in pretty not to not make nobody feel sorry, and I don't mean to be a belly aching, but I'm in pretty bad shape. The way I fall and stuff, and I'm thinking, God, if I get any worse about falling around and having such a hard time getting around, God dang it, what am I going to do if I reach 72? Am I going to be a basket case?
Mm.
Dang, I'm absolutely scared to death to go outside and walk in the yard.
Michelle, what kind of yarn you used for your head?
Oh, it's yarn from Michael's that Noni May sent me.
Okay.
That you sent me first.
No, but this one oh, I'm trying to think what it's called. The two yarns had like the same name, but they were different companies and everything.
Was there one that
it was the one from Michael's. It wasn't Loops and Threads. It was
that's white, Rosie, ain't it? Is that the cream?
Yeah, it's white. What is happening over here?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to send you is a white and that pink and that purple and blue skein of that too.
Okay, good.
What was that I called that I sent you? Michelle sent me some, and I turned around and sent it to her back and didn't know where I got it.
That was that Lion brand Colorscapes. But this one this one's from Michael's. And it's like a 5 weight. But I'm trying to think what it was called. But it'll come to me.
Well, I got all of my pink yarn put up except for the pretty pink and the baby pink that Michelle gave me. Everything else has been put up because when my sister gets here, she'll be taking pink yarn away from me. So I did it. Now she won't take those because she don't like.
Oh, she takes pink.
Yeah, she likes.
You cannot do that.
Yeah, she'll take it. She don't like bright pink, so she'll take.
Gotta hide it.
Yeah, I've hid it all. I took it off my shelf, but she don't like the bright pinks, so she'll take like the duller pinks that I have. So I've got that. Took that all out. I switched them out with purples and mint greens and stuff like that. Because she likes to make house slippers and stuff like that. But I got her a whole bunch of a whole bunch of shawls and ponchos and stuff like that for her daughters and everybody to go through and her friends. I told her, have at it, get it out of my house.
I've been to Barcelona.
What?
I was in Barcelona.
You have Barcelona?
Spain, Mallorca, Barcelona.
Yeah.
What is that? What is that thing right there? That pink thing? That pink thing, Rosie. Yeah, that. Oh, that's one of them.
That's a chenille.
What is that? What is that?
It's a cone of chenille yarn.
Yeah, where do you guys ever get that in a cone?
That's from Premier.
Premier yarn. I mean, they're bigger, but I used that yarn.
I don't know nothing about. I always see that up on your shelf, but I don't know they make it.
They go on sale for like 19 or 20 or something like that. It's supposed
to be big like that. Hold on, but
you don't ever tell me because I don't know blanket yarn from.
Yeah, you don't know anything about those, Noni.
See how they treat me? Just see how they treat me because I'm so forgetful.
They usually come in that.
Holy crap!
Like
yeah, look at that pretty one.
But I use that one a lot, so.
Yeah.
Oh,
how many yards are on those, Rosalie?
Oh my goodness!
Holy crap!
Like 800 or
something, I think.
Oh wow! Wow!
You got some of that, Michelle?
I hope you don't see
no, I don't have any of that. I don't have any money for stuff like that.
It's $20. That's not much.
Good God, Gertie!
Oh.
Rosie's breaking stuff up there.
Yeah, you better not knock my flowers off there.
Nothing happened.
Uh-oh.
Oh, don't break it, Rosie. Don't break it.
I'm not breaking it. No, the other one's going to fall. See? What you people make me do.
Yeah.
So, is it yarn from Michael's called Barcelona? What is
1,312 yards.
Oh, wow.
I've seen that up there all along, but I didn't know what it was called.
I told you 100 times. You don't listen.
See, I do listen, but it didn't look like a
Oh,
cone. It didn't
man.
look like a cone. It just looked like you had it set straight up like that. Hey, where's Brian?
Okay. Who is that? Meadow? Rosie, you are the best.
Hi, Meadow.
Michelle, Rosie, we have got to teach her how to make a short. Poor Michelle ain't
We
made
still
one
didn't
yet.
figure it out. Michelle.
No.
And
I
want
tried to get a free pickle picture. I think that one thing was going to charge me $70 for a stinking pickle picture.
No. It just
listen. We want to know where Brian McPickleson is, even though I said Brian Pickleman.
McPickleson.
What's his name? What's his name?
So I went and I bought 2 jars of pickles, and I'm going to try to make short on those.
Was Cynthia here when Brian McPickleson? I thought it was Pickleman, and Rosie said, no, it's McPickleson.
Yeah, McPickleson.
Can we show our videos?
I saw your short today about it.
Yeah.
Okay, Rosie, show yours first. Can we show Michelle? Do we have permission?
just
Okay, Rosie, you show yours first. Make her big.
McPickleson came and he gave us a super chat.
Yeah.
I
Who wants to be big now?
Yeah,
I thought it was.
You want to be big? Okay.
Yeah, make Rosie big. I thought it was Mr.
Oh,
Pickleman.
Rosie big. Okay.
I thought it was Mr. Pickleman, and she said, "Here's Rosie, Mr. Pickleson." Bring the volume up.
I thought we can't.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
go ahead. I have permission or gave permission. Oh.
But notice was better.
I say rocking for a nickel.
That's cute.
And Rosie bawled me out. She said, "It's not. It's Pickleman, McPickleman."
No, I said it's
McPickleson.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
here's mine.
I was laughing my butt off. I was beat
Oh my
pants,
God.
too. I was like,
Okay, here's mine. Hang on a second. Okay, make me big so I can show you mine. Hang on.
Okay. All right.
Okay, hang on.
Brian Pickleman.
Let's start over. Hang on.
Brian Pickleman.
Welcome, Brian.
Yeah, hang on. It's got to play over. Hang on. Okay, it's got to play over.
Hey, we'd like to welcome a new friend we have over at the Crafty Girls channels and lives that we take turns doing. We want to welcome Brian Pickleman. So let's give Brian Pickleman a big hand of applause. Welcome, Brian, to the Crafty Girls channel.
Hi, Kelly.
It's nasty, is what it is.
Welcome to the Crafty Girls.
I thought it says I got a pickle in my hand. I like to pickle it, and it's naughty. But I thought it was Brian.
Pickly.
I thought it was Brian Pickleman. Rosie said, no.
Yeah, I made mine. That was already funny. And I was like, they're so notice I peed my pants. I was like,
What you gonna do,
no,
Michelle?
Mr. Pickleson.
What you gotta do is you can just make a video on your. You like go to your camera. No, you don't pay for your
Oh,
video.
my camera wasn't. My
you gotta
phone's
you gotta do it on your phone.
I gotta go, you guys. They're here. They're here.
All right.
okay.
Have fun.
Good night.
Have
Thank
fun,
you for
honey.
coming.
Thanks. Yep.
I send you your tracking. Yeah, send you your tracking number.
My phone's not compatible with one of the programs, and then the computer wasn't
Do you
compatible
know
with
how
something else.
to,
It was just like one thing after another.
Do you know how to screenshot something? No.
You got to make shorts on your phone, though.
Mine is usually when I have the volume and I press the volume and the
phone button.
the phone button. It
Volume,
copies
yeah.
the picture, and then you just go in your pictures and square it. So it's like we get you there, Michelle.
Yeah, and then I found 2 free pictures, so I put them on my phone, and I can't find them to save my life. So
Yeah, what I do is I go to
The gallery. The gallery. You don't have a gallery.
gallery.
what I do.
See, I just got this cheap $29 phone, so it's I don't know.
Mine is like $50.
You can do it on an iPad. You can do it on. You got to do it up and down like this, vertical.
But
Mhm.
I don't think I have much on mine. But that's the gallery. Like it shows you all the pictures I have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got to go to. Yeah, we'll show you how to do it. You can go to.
We can we can talk
Yeah,
after,
we'll talk afterwards.
and then we can figure it
Okay.
out.
All right.
Yeah, and then
It's really easy, Michelle.
when you go to gallery, you can even make a movie. You can do the thing where you make a movie, and then you can do, add the movies, make the movies, and then you add the music when you upload it or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, who was this Brian McPickleson or what? But I thought it was fun. It's funny.
Oh yeah.
What was he? Was he not showing a picture down there or what?
Yeah, he didn't come and chat at all. He just came in
Can you see if Doctor gets
StreamYard and wanted to come up.
therapy or therapy? What you call him?
No, my doctor no. My doctor, my physical. I've had all the physical therapy, and my Medicare will not pay for me any more physical therapy. That's the thing, or occupational. I've had so much, but they won't even pay it anymore. That's the thing for me.
Yeah, they sent mine to be authorized by the insurance company. I will have to wait 2 weeks to find out if I can get it for my shoulder.
Yeah, I have
By
Medicare.
that time my shoulder's better, but who knows?
I have Medicare Advantage, but here's the thing. Here's the thing with Medicare Advantage. Since I only get $600 a month altogether, well, actually $800 now, but here's the thing. Until I'm 65, and then I'll get like a couple hundred more. Well, I'll get 1,000 when I'm 65. It'll all occur. It'll all be $1,000 is all. The thing is, I think that if I fall one more time and the fire department has to come get me, I think that they're going to start acquiring fee, a copay onto that. Like,
I think I have to fall more often. Maybe I can call the fire department.
oh God. Well, we don't got no good looking firemen, but well, EMTs.
No, last time I had my mark and they came out. There was the little tiny trolls coming out.
Oh yeah.
I was like, holy crap, there's not even a hot man in here.
Yeah, I think
There
good
was
looking firemen.
there was a little troll. I was like, oh my God, Humpty Dumpty.
Yeah, I think hot firemen are something of a fake fantasy. I ain't never seen a fireman.
I think we got some hot looking ones in Wisconsin, though. I have to say,
there's another cute window. I could look.
Well, I'm a woman hate. I'm a she he.
Thank you.
Hey Jeanette, how are you doing?
Yeah, last time I got stopped because I was speeding.
I called Jeanette. Jeanette. Hi, Jeanette. So we can solve
She's like, ma'am, you speeding? Do you know you're speeding?
I don't know. I had a cop that was a boyfriend once. I should have married him. His name was Lon Atkins. He was a military policeman. He loved me too, and asked me to marry him and bought me a ring and everything. But I would have had to move to Florida. See, I was marry him.
Florida.
I'd had to move to where they live. Scott, I would have had to move to North Carolina. And if I probably would have been Rosie's neighbor.
Yeah, should have.
That would have been nice.
But with Adam's dad being living here, I couldn't. Couldn't do my kid that way. He loved his daddy.
Yeah, but the policeman let me go. I was like, you sure you want to let me go?
Well, that's good that they let you go.
Just slow down. Be careful.
I wish I could crochet some, but I feel I can't. Hardly
Yeah,
tonight, Rosie.
Tom, you in there?
I didn't know he was home.
Hey, Kim, you gonna sing me a birthday song on
Yeah,
Friday?
birthday song.
You don't want to hear him sing. He's retarded.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I can't believe I said that. I'm sorry, Michelle. You might want to bleep that out.
That you are doing well. I'm
Oh, I
proud
didn't-
of all of you veterans.
Yes, very proud of our veterans. That's
Yes.
for sure.
Kind of got a bellyache. Probably because my Humarins.
I think they're growing again.
My sister gets this crazy looking thing. I don't like it.
That's cute. What is it?
It's that thing. I've almost got all the
Oh, I think you
roses,
got a
but
bag.
it's so heavy. I've almost got them all around. It's real pretty.
That's pretty. How come you don't like it?
Big. It's so big. And I got to get sew the rest of the roses on. My sister said she wants it to put underneath her lamp.
Yeah,
I
that
don't,
would be
I don't even know
beautiful.
if I'm gonna start one. I don't know.
I'm gonna make the little bitty one, coaster ones, maybe. Oh, it's real pretty rolled up. I mean, it ain't gonna be pretty rolled up until I get all the roses on it.
Sounds like you guys having a fun night. We try to.
Yeah, we're trying. Yeah.
See, you got to get all the roses on it before you can roll it up till it looks just right. See. Oh,
I don't think I want to
no,
make
I could wear it for a bonnet. Look. It looked like in the olden days how they wore bonnets.
Think about it. Gonna make a blanket. Oh my God, how many I need?
God.
500 roses.
Can you imagine what a blanket? You know, like those bonnets back in the olden days? Look.
Oh yeah.
Pretty. Like what it calls? Bo Peep sheep.
I need to go peep and I've lost my sheep and I don't know where to find them. Lolly, lolly, la 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 la. Oh God,
I just don't want to. I just don't want to make a big project and then I don't get paid for it.
I love to make blankets because I'm
You're
going to do
going,
a short.
I think we kind of figured out what people really want on the show, right?
Yeah.
Oh, how are you doing on the bumblebees? Or do you start those yet or no?
No, not yet.
Oh, I can't wait to see them.
Oh, hers.
Yeah, that whimsical ones I had.
Here was
I don't know.
Oh, how
I still
nice.
got time till June, right? I had the.
Oh, very cool, Jeanette.
Okay, here we go.
Yes, we have lots of fun.
How's the horse?
Wonderful channel. Oh, thank you, Becky. You're so sweet. You're so sweet.
Yeah, we sure do.
Happy birthday. Hope you had a good day.
Yeah, I hope you had a beautiful day today, Becky.
Birthday.
Did somebody celebrate you with a cake and flowers? Where I'm from. Over the ocean.
Over the ocean.
I'm from Germany. Germany.
She's from.
I'm from Germany, but I'm more like a Czechoslovakian than a German. So.
Sally, my neck hurts. I wonder if I went to the swimming pool, if I'd be able to climb out of the swimming pool. The public pool.
Yeah, you're going to float, right?
Well, I would go to one with those steps.
We have a handicap. We have the handicap.
You just going to baby pool.
No, they won't let me. The only thing, if I go to the pool, I have to wear a swimsuit. I don't want to wear a swimsuit. They won't let you wear shorts.
Thank you. Coley. Hey Coley, I sent you a message, right? I think I sent you a message.
I guess it's that Aisha. I got
sent you
another
a
message
second
from that Aisha, and it says Ren by Aisha, and it keeps asking me my address. And what's the chances of somebody having messaging me on Messenger that says Ren by Aisha right after we had a sale?
Yeah, I got Aisha. She wants to buy a wind spinner, but she never got back to me.
Hmm.
And I mean, I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, that's a great site, Jeanette.
Yeah. I just don't know how to get in contact with her because I don't know nothing about her.
Michelle,
I don't either.
I know it's Aisha and it's about it. She said email me. I was like, how?
Rosie, when you make the magic ring, here's how I do it. Let me see if I make it like you do. Okay, I wrap it around my finger. I take the ring in the front. I go behind the ring. I bring it around, and then I twist it. And then I go back up underneath the first ring. Wait a minute. Let me try it again.
What are you showing me?
Because I usually make a magic ring like this. I just go like this and make a loop. And I slip it on just like this. And then I take this string and I just start doing it right in there.
Yes,
And then I
honey.
do one. I'm showing you how I make it a magic ring.
How
I
I
just
do
do it
my
like a
magic
loop.
ring?
But I'm trying to make it like you make it a magic ring.
How I do it? I take my
Yes.
3 fingers right there.
Okay, hang
I
on.
take it up front
Yeah,
and then I loop it around. And when I come back up, I hold it
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
And I take my needle
yeah,
and I go to the loop.
yeah.
Hold on.
You go under it, the first one, and then over the top, pull it through, twist
I
it.
go in here, pull up the loop,
Yeah.
and I go up,
Hey, baby.
and then I take the yarn from the back
Yeah.
and just get the loop, make a chain 1. See, I need to do it fast. I can't do it slow.
Yeah. Well,
My loop.
it's basically the same thing I'm doing, except I do it like just do it like this.
I got a loop, and then I take the loop, and then go through, and then I got a chain.
Yeah, I just do it like this. I just take it like this, and I take it. See, it's basically the same
That's
thing.
wonderful,
Take
Jeanette.
it like I'm putting a slip knot. Now to put this on there,
Yeah.
just like I'm doing a slip knot,
Hmm.
just like a regular slip knot. Then I go, then I pull it down a little bit, and then I start doing the chain 1, and then I do the thing, and then I pull it. So it's basically the same thing, but I do a little bit different.
Yeah. I just learned it like that to.
Yeah,
hold
I
on.
want to do it. I'll do it like that from now on. Everybody does it different.
Do you have a fan blowing in your room, Noni?
Yes, you can hear it.
I thought a ghost is pulling your hair up.
It's this. Is it too loud?
Oh,
No, but your hair was like.
Oh, your hair was kind of blowing.
A model. I'm the fat granny model.
Mm.
I like this thing, but boy, after I blow it, I get that stuffed up
You have to
nose.
charge mine. Mine shut off on my market. I was mad.
Mm.
It gets hot. It's annoying. Got this little leg on it. You can tilt it.
Yep.
Oh, a cinch circle. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think you call it cinch circle. Yeah, I've seen it both ways.
sometimes I do like I'll do like a circle. I'll just like chain 3 if I'm going to do double crochet, and I go in the
I
first.
never tried that with a chain. I think on the beginning I did.
Oh, you never done the chain one where you just go in a double crochet and you go down in the first
Oh
chain.
yeah, I got that one. Yeah, it's just I'm used to. But how
Spooky.
about the chain 3?
Are you coming over?
Yeah.
Who's coming?
Snooky. Oh.
Stella.
I don't know. I stay with my magic circle.
Come on.
Yeah.
Do the other stuff.
Yeah, I chained 3 or 4, Susan.
Hey, so on Friday on my birthday, I'm gonna go live.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have a
We're
party.
gonna have my birthday and maybe giveaway.
Oh, fun.
What we're gonna do is everybody's gonna give you $500. So I'm gonna get a hold of Mr. Pickleman.
Mr. Pickleman.
Look at Mr. Pickleman's coming back. He'll have to lend me that 500.
Tonight we're teaching Michelle to do a lot.
Just deposit $200 and you can come up.
They're gonna teach Michelle how to do that short. Michelle is gonna take YouTube by storm. She's gonna do her.
Yeah,
shorts.
we can get it there.
It just takes a while to get used to it, and then once you do it, you'll do it all the time.
I don't know. Sometimes I don't feel like it.
Yeah.
Kim is out there fighting with the neighbor.
Oh, no.
I feel so bad for Cynthia. I had a crying jag today talking to her.
Oh.
I'm just fed up with things sometimes around here.
Yeah. Well, she's a good listener.
You guys are too. You guys are good girls.
Yes. You all are good girls.
You know, sometimes we just feel alone, you know? Thank you, Becky.
But you definitely aren't alone, Noni. We're here for you.
Susan's a good friend, too. Everybody's a good friend.
Yeah.
Right.
Most
Becky,
good listeners.
Coley, and
Yeah, Coley, all of us. Anybody, if they ever need to talk to me, I'm up. Of course, everybody knows I'm up all hours of the night.
Yeah.
If you ever need to talk, just give me a ring-a-ding. I called Michelle
I
3
didn't
times.
pick up.
How do you pick up? I just got to make sure. I got to turn my notifications back on in Facebook, and I don't think I know how to turn them on Facebook. Back on.
Every time I write you a message, it takes like 50 hours to get back at me.
Honey, how do I turn them out? How do I turn them back on? Well, I turn them off when. Let's see. How do I turn notifications back on Messenger?
I don't know. I wouldn't.
Tell me.
I wouldn't.
Well, honey.
We'll figure it out.
Just put a notification on for me.
Yeah.
Bing, bing, bing.
Rosalie calling. I better answer.
I felt bad about today, but I just was having a crazy day, and I just thought I just can't go live, and then I didn't give.
I know. Today I came back from the store. I'm in post office. Then I went to the store and went to a thrift store, and I was like, you know what? I just gonna sit in the backyard, put some sun in my hair, and just relax. And then I fell asleep.
Did you find anything at the store?
I got me. Oh, they had that cute bag at Walmart, but then I saw the price. They wanted $18. I was like,
What was it? Was it a purse?
it was like a little sling bag, but it was like the rose gold sling bag.
Oh.
What do you mean?
For $18, I was like, eh.
Well, tell me what you want, and I'll order it for you.
It was
Well,
a cute sling.
purse
It's too much. I'm not paying this kind of money for a purse.
I'll buy it for you.
$18 is kind of cheap for Walmart lately. I saw some for 30, 40, 50. I'm like,
Is it Paris Hilton? Is it the Paris Hilton bag?
No, it was like a Haley crossbody bag in rose gold. It was like a little bag, and it has like a sling. I don't know what they call it.
Well, listen.
Like a cinch.
Yeah, cinch top.
Okay.
And on
Well,
the
I'll
side
send
of
you
the pocket
money.
and the zipper.
When Con gets back, I'll send you money, my birthday money, and if you want to go get that, you go get it.
Yeah.
But she's probably not there anymore.
Well, then you just go to a different Walmart. They,
Yeah.
that's what I do. I went to two
know,
today.
I like her.
We have
you know,
like we got like 6 in the radius of 6 miles. So
Holy cow, that's a lot.
I know it's
I
everywhere.
like that Paris Hilton stuff because it's pink. Not crazy about her per se. I mean, I am now that she's a mom. I like her now that she's a mom, but I mean, I never did dislike her. I like the Paris Hilton stuff. It's really cute. Like that waffle maker I got is a Paris Hilton waffle maker, but now I can't eat waffles.
Yeah, I got some ceramic bowls that with her name on them in the clearance aisle one year or last year rather.
The thing is, I love her too, and she being a mom and stuff, but I just don't like her. Like, to be a mom, you just, you have to do the mom. Have your child by yourselves to be a mom. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah. Did
But
she?
you don't want to ruin her body. And I was like, who
But
cares?
didn't they take?
Oh,
Didn't they
cool.
take her eggs and her husband's whatever and do it?
Yeah.
They took her eggs. They harvested her eggs and then her husband's DNA, and they put them together though.
Yeah, I don't know I don't know. I only know she adopted a child, and that's about it. Or
The
Mm.
she
little
has 2
boy,
kids now, right?
yeah, the little boy. They made fun of him, but they showed a picture of her when she's little, and her head was shaped like that too. The little
Oh,
girl's name is London,
he's
and
gonna grow out of it.
yeah, but her head was shaped like that too.
Pretty. You're so pretty girl.
But sometimes ugly baby always turns out to be a beautiful child.
Yeah.
But I don't think she's had that much plastic surgery. Do you think she has? Because is
Oh,
that
give me some.
Is that popcorn or what's that?
macaroni stuff? I need you to send Rosie some friends and family.
Yeah, send me some macaroni salad.
Yeah.
It's just she
I
could
mean,
have done it by herself.
I'm sure she has had some plastic surgery, but she don't look like her. No, she don't look like she's overly done like most of them.
Hmm.
Colin,
Well, her mom's very pretty, so I'm sure she got it, got her looks honestly for the most part.
I'm keep on. I have to stop watching the titty trial. I swear to God. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, it's so distressing.
It's like everybody was in.
yeah, I
in
had
it.
to. You know,
Vanilla Ice. I love Vanilla Ice. I love him. I was like, okay, let me check. Let me check why he stopped singing after his first hit song.
did you
Guess
hear
what?
that new terrible song that he has?
What?
Did you hear the new terrible song that he has out?
No.
Or not him? I mean, Kanye West, or whatever his name is.
They don't know how to
Kanye?
sing. They're just
Kanye
famous
West.
because
Kanye West's terrible
they
song.
sing.
Kanye West has a terrible song out.
They never knew how to sing.
I know,
I don't think so.
but it's terrible. Whatever that song is terrible.
But Vanilla Ice stopped because they wanted to recruit him in the freaking circle, and he said no, and then they made Vanilla Ice quit.
Oh.
And there's a lot. There's a lot of stars. They came out with one song, and then they couldn't finish it because they don't wanna get involved with all that stuff.
Wow. It's been going on that long then. That's a long time.
Yeah. You know Brittany Murphy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't watch no more of that because when I start having dreams about
She
something,
died of him too. She died because of him.
Wow.
I can't. When I start having dreams about
Hated,
stuff,
like all them beautiful people,
Did you see
Wow.
where Angie made a thing how to make that AI? You make it on Messenger. I had made one on Messenger, but I didn't know how to make it move. You do it on Messenger. I did it. Angie. You know, she has that AI. She tells how to do it.
Oh.
Yeah, I got one, but I can't figure out how to make it move. They can make an AI for. I'll show it to you.
Oh, I didn't see. I don't know.
Yeah, she has a thing how to make it. You just go to Messenger, and because she said people were asking her. Because I asked her to her, I don't know how many times. I think I asked her twice. I don't even know if she's seen mine, but I can't make it smile like
Aren't
she.
you like foggy?
I don't know. I noticed that too.
I don't know.
Oh, dang! I forgot. Granny gave me mousetraps.
Yeah, we need the mouse traps. She says you go to Messenger. Like here's Messenger, and there's some place up here you go. I don't know if it's there. I did it, but let me see if
On
I.
Facebook?
Yeah, it's the Facebook Messenger.
Hmm.
You go up to the top. Oh, you hit your picture.
God, what's
Okay, you hit this arrow, and then you do messenger settings.
Nuts and show.
Oh, our pizza again.
Go to Messenger. I mean, I can see my AI, but I can't figure out how to make it move. And let me see.
It's nice to be thought of, Becky.
You can share and text me. Happy birthday, Matt's English mate.
That's normal for us.
In car with my daughter?
Oh, card.
Card. That's sweet.
That's super old coffee.
I found this girl today making these.
Yeah, if there's videos on it, maybe I can watch.
Puppies.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll have to see the video.
You want to go up again? Going up in the shelf?
Yeah, I got one card already from my mother-in-law.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's pretty.
Yep. Should make that sunflower with a butterfly.
Mm-hmm.
My dogs won't bark no more.
Huh?
Hey, Becky, I hope my dogs won't bark no more.
That's kind of you, Becky. Yeah.
I need to eat something. I think I fell asleep at like 4.
Oh.
Yep. Where's Johnny today?
Yeah, where's Johnny?
He's saving his money till Friday.
Yeah. He's gonna give you
I want to know where Brian Pickleman is.
check on Friday.
Hey,
wanna
Brian
find-
Pickleson.
Brian Pickleson.
Brian Pickleson, where McPickelson, where are you?
That was funny. I didn't know if I couldn't remember what it was, Pickleman or Pickleson.
I was laughing my ass. I was like, no, Nate, that's not Mr. Pickleman. Kind of Mr. Pickleman.
That's
And then
kind
she
of
said
funny. though.
Picklemeister. I was like, no, Picklemeister.
She told me, no, Noni, it's not Pickleman. And I said, where's Michelle's Pickleman? And then I'm trying to tell Michelle what to do. And I forgot to tell her that she has to save the picture to her picture file. Then she's got to copy it. And then she's got to copy the pictures and save them. Oh, God. We'll teach you, though.
Yeah.
What I do to mine is I take the picture, got it in a picture. I'll take several pictures. And then I'll go to the gallery. And then I'll go up to create. And then I'll make like a movie and I'll put several pictures. I'll hit the dot and create a movie and then save it. and then I'll go to YouTube, and then I'll hit shorts, and then I'll hit that video that I saved down in the video file, and then I'll upload it, and then I'll add the music.
How do you put the words on?
You can do a voiceover. Like when I did mine, I did a voiceover, and then what I used was on mine I used Snapchat. That's why mine's got that music at the end. I talked over it. I did a voiceover, and I stopped. I watched it first to see how much time I could talk, and then I had a little bit of music on one of the pictures one of the clips I did, and so I just when it was playing, I saw that I had that much time to talk. But at the top of the video, when you make it, it'll have add sound if you don't want to do your own talking, and then you go up and you hit you can add a song or add music. Then you will type in, like, say for instance, like what your video's gonna pertain to. We'll show you. I wish I had two, like everything will show you. Bring a piece of paper so you can write it down, because it's kind of hard until you get the hang of it.
Yeah.
But we'll have to make sure you have a phone that you can do. Do you still have the
Yeah, I still got the iPhone in the bedroom.
Yeah. Because even if you're not using it as your main phone, you still got YouTube on it. But you'll have to have YouTube. You'll have to download YouTube Studio on there if you don't have Studio.
Yeah, I have it. I think I downloaded that.
Yeah, and we'll teach. And I mean, there's different ways you can do it. And yeah. Yep. Brian Pickleman.
Pickleson.
Pickleson.
Where is he? Where is Brian Pickleson? I want to talk to him.
I don't know.
All this time I've been sitting here drinking a Walmart Dr. Thunder, and I thought, boy, that Walmart Mountain Dew don't taste right.
Energy fuel drink, and it's not helping any.
That stuff puts me right to sleep. That energy.
Yeah, I think the sun kind of zaps a person's energy sometimes. You're gonna jump up there? Huh? You going up there?
Somebody wants to say hi.
Oh.
You go say hi.
Oh, look at that little girl.
The baby. Say hi.
Hi, baby.
She's so cute.
I wish I could have that.
Such a girl, I'm telling you.
I wish I could have that baby. Sassy would just take right up with that baby.
Yeah.
Stella probably would too. Brownie would just not even pay attention to it. Oh, little baby.
He's out with Dick Fitzowell.
Susan, you need to come up here with us, girl.
Yeah.
He's out with Dick Fitzowell. Oh. Yeah, I actually saw a tutorial of a girl doing this, these little coasters of these flowers. It looks real easy. I need to make a bunch of these up. My sister's, I think she's going to set with my friend Jane.
Oh, I'm sorry, Becky. Yeah, it's scary for the poor animals. They don't understand what's going on, I guess.
Yeah. My friend Jane keeps asking me if I can make up some of those butterflies that I made that one year, but I don't think I want to. But good Lord, you crunch and munch. You got those vinegar chips.
Something good.
Are they vinegar chips?
I what?
Are they vinegar chips? Are you
Which
eating the vinegar chips?
No, they're original.
Oh. I thought you was eating the vinegar chips.
Oh, my phone's gonna die.
No. You better plug it up, Rosie.
I'm on the computer, so it don't matter.
Yeah.
Well, you got to talk to us afterwards, Miss Pickleman.
Kind Pickleman, Pickleson.
Pickles. Miss Pickleson.
Oh.
It's getting cold up here.
Michelle's getting ready for the winter time.
Poor
Yeah.
Michelle.
Hi, Emily.
Hi, Emily. How are you doing? How did school go?
Oh God, Emily, I just remembered I have to give you a shout out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot that too. Shit.
Mm-hmm. I have to give her a shout out. So I'll
I
make
need
a
to
special
Michelle
shout
shout
out.
out.
I'll make a
I need a Michelle shout out. Donia shout out.
Emily, is it okay if I go to your channel and make a couple of clips of your channel and put it up on my community tab, or just how do you want me to do that? To do a shout out for you, or just put your link in?
Keeping you warm, Susan.
Your picture will come up if I just put your link in on the community tab. But I can also do a short for a channel shout out. Just tell me how you want me to do it, honey.
I could use a channel shout out too.
How do you channel shout out? That's what I do when I do the thing is
We have 11 people in here.
Oh, that's good. Welcome in, everyone.
Welcome all in, lurker turkers.
I forgot how many billions of dollars they're saying damage in St. Louis, showing this one doctor's mansion, 26-room mansions, completely lost its roof.
Oh, wow.
I don't
My
understand.
dog is laying on me. I can barely breathe.
Good.
Good. LOL, Rosie.
Welcome to Video the
You're
Channel.
welcome to Video the Channel. My pal and I did the best of everyone for our smoke stimulation maze search.
Oh, great.
Nothing. Oh, cool.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
cool.
I'll do a short shout out for you, Emily, and I'll do it on the community tab. How's that sound, hon? Now, Emily's a cute girl, and she's a fireman. So if she has to go to somebody's house to help up an elderly person, I bet that if they're gentlemen, they love seeing her coming.
Yeah.
They're going to give me a job there, too.
Huh? All right. I got to find this little girl that I was watching that did this. Michelle?
Yeah.
Do you ever notice that when you get to be our age, everybody that's younger to us, we think of them as a little girl? Do you do that?
Yes.
Like, even if they're just 10 years younger, I always think everybody's
Yeah, they always seem very young.
like little girls, or even 5 years.
Yeah.
Like Rose and Emily, I think of them as little girls. Cute little girls.
What does Suzanne say?
What? Slip it inside a piece of cheese or a hot dog or something. What you talking about there, Susan? Are you talking about that pickle or what?
Oh, she's gonna get her kitty some medicine.
Oh,
So she doesn't get that PTSD
Oh, okay.
so bad.
what does that smell? Crochet dragon tutorial. That's an ugly dragon.
I'm a little not quite 30 yet. I'm gonna turn 30 on Friday.
How's it going?
For the second time.
Yeah.
You know what I found out?
What?
I got Sexy Boy on my birthday, so it's his birthday too.
Mhm.
He's
His
gonna
birthday.
be 7, so that's 49 in dog years.
Oh,
That's what I'm gonna be.
yeah.
Colin, we looked up about aging. It's dogs. It's what was Brownie, Colin? Depending on big dogs and little dogs, it's different. Brownie's like 60 in dog years, even though he's 11. Ain't that what it is, Colin? It's 7 for so many years, and then it drops to 5 for small dogs. I can't remember what I said. Oh, that girl put a thing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Still
I wish
hungry.
she'd move this thing. Wish I knew where this girl is crocheting from. She's got the words all up here.
Oh,
She's got hair on her knuckles.
Ew.
She's got real pretty hands, but she's got hair on her knuckles. I'm like,
Ew.
I can't understand her when she talks. I'm following the tutorial, but I can't understand her. She's got the words, even got the words when I'm listening to it.
I get hair on my big toe.
Yeah, me too. I don't anymore, but I used to.
I
When you get older,
shave it. I shave it every time I shave my legs.
yeah. When you get older, think after like when I turn 60, I hardly have any hair on my legs anymore. It's like it stops growing.
Yeah, they're growing in slower, right?
Huh?
Because I shaved mine like 5 days ago, and it's really slow growing.
yeah. It
That's
slows up with age, I guess.
Yeah.
Be back in a little while. Okay, Coley.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me.
Yep.
Our wash machine's not working very good, not cleaning our clothes very good.
Is it the water, do you think, or the washing machine itself?
Sure, it's the hard water, but I think it's the wash machine
Oh.
too.
Mm.
Not doing really good.
And I one time I had one that was getting oil on stuff, so it must have had a leak somewhere.
There's oil in the washing machine?
Yeah, would like come out of the center. It must have been on that something in the engine or motor or something. I don't know.
Don't know.
Whew, a soda, it don't taste very good for some reason. You ever get a soda and it's just flat?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh, I hate that.
Yeah, check the expiration date on the box because sometimes they're past date.
It's like it don't got the taste in it.
Oh.
Like it's just.
What kind of soda are you drinking?
It's the Dr. Thunder. I really like it, but it's like it don't got the carbonation and the taste in it.
Oh, it's the Walmart brand, right?
Mm.
Mm-hmm. It really says I empty my filter in my washer a few times a month, even though it's suggested times a year. Yeah, we have real hard well water, and we have to clean that out a lot.
Yeah, the Walmart brand usually sometimes when you get a pack, it's messed up. Like one time I got a case of Diet Coke.
Uh-huh.
It was just water.
Oh,
I opened one, it was water. I opened two, it was water. I opened three. I was like, okay, I have to bring that thing back.
yeah.
Yeah, I love drinking water.
Colin,
I do.
But I like the Walmart brand because there's so much carbonation in there. You drink it till the last drop and you still got carbonation. Usually a soda, drink 1, 2 sips and then the carbonation is gone.
Mm. Yeah, turkey lunch meat should work. Although Snooky's she likes ham, and sometimes she likes the chicken breast, but not always. So
Well, I love chicken breast.
it's funny that
When I
way.
have to give my cat a medicine, I just push it down their throat. That's the only way to eat it. It's smart. If you put it in
Yeah.
cheese or meat, it just eat around it and leave the pill.
Mm-hmm.
I bet this little tiny pizza is like $10. Adam's always buying that expensive food.
I don't know what to make. A piece. I start a bee tomorrow. How many pieces do I have to make? One, right? No.
Yeah,
You
she
still
wants
want
two bees, one for her and one for her. And then
Oh no, I was talking about Noni wanted one too.
okay. A bee?
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna work on what's her name? Annabelle?
Annabelle, yeah.
well,
I
you
saw
don't have to.
till like
You
next
don't
week.
have to. You don't have to make me a bee, honey. If you got your hands full, don't worry about it.
I don't have my hands full.
I love it.
I wish my hands were fuller.
Just thank God it's not whatchamacallit hats.
I'm gonna tell them I don't like bees.
Oh man.
What I have? What?
The blueies.
Oh, I think blue is over.
Yeah.
Who?
But see, that's what I said last year, and then all of a sudden, Christmas time, Halloween time, Christmas time, everybody came when the blue had. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I still see it at Walmart. But
I love my grandma. Don't get me wrong, but I wish she used mayonnaise instead of Miracle Whip.
I love Miracle.
I hate it.
Colin, you come back through here, turn that heat on because
I
I'm
think-
melting.
I think not all women like Miracle Whip,
What?
but I think only women like Miracle Whip.
no, my brother John will only eat Miracle Whip. He will not eat mayonnaise.
No, what Noni just said, Colin, when you come in here, can you turn the heat on? I'm here.
I'm at fan.
Oh.
My sugar's probably
Turn
really
the
low.
heat on. I'm hot. I was like, why you want to turn the heat on?
My sugar's probably down real low again. I'm like having a hard time.
Like my papa would say, my sugar's turning all the time low.
Turn the heat on. I'm melting.
Probably.
I'm sure it's melting.
I miss John and Mr. Pickleson. Where they at?
Yeah, Brian, where are you?
Mr. Pickleman.
Pickle man. Pickle.
Pickle tooties. Pickle tooties.
It's my turn to get the $500 super chat.
Yeah.
Mom, you come through
that
here.
was good one.
I want you to hand me that yellow yarn right there. Look at that yellow yarn down there. Yellow yarn.
What would you wish for if you
Yellow
found a-
down there. See that yellow sticking up out of there? You always got your hand.
What would
full.
you wish for if you found a magic genie?
Would have wished that it would be more calm around here.
I would wish that I was a fish.
And turn that ceiling fan on.
Wouldn't that be cool
Put a
to get
medium,
fish?
put a medium.
Oh, mama. That high wide mansion's the best. It really is. See, what happens is it gets cold here in the day, and then the AC
Stand
runs
in
anyway.
there. Or
And then it gets hot at night, and the AC won't run. No, it's not that.
Jeez Louise. Never in all my born days. Mr. Pickleman.
Pickleson.
Pickleness was. What is it?
Pickleson.
I can't say it right.
Pickle Wilson.
Pickle what?
Nick
You
Pickleson.
said Pickle Wilson.
that
Pickle Wilson.
was my maiden name, Wilson. Pickle Schnitz.
Wilson. It's
Pickle
enough
Schnitz. Pickle
passed
Schnitz.
away.
Pickle Schnitzen. Pickle Schnitzen. Pickle Schnitzenheimer. Do you
Yeah,
always
I used to give pills to my dog that way too, Susan.
through Pickle Schnitzen?
No, in a hot dog.
What do you laughing at?
What?
And his hot dog.
What now? Medicine through your hot dog?
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
When you have to give the pet medicine.
Oh, talking about pickle schneizers?
Poor hot dog.
Yeah, hot dogs.
Oh,
Oh, man.
help us, Jesus. I have a pickle schneizer up in here. Pickle schnitz.
I got bread and butter pickles and I got dill pickles.
Ah.
Oh, she found her papers. Oh no, that's your patterns.
Oh, which paper you love talking about?
The orders.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, okay. All right. I got mine somewhere too.
I hope I got everything. I don't know. Now I'm looking for my possum pattern. I don't know what happened. Right there.
Hmm.
No, it's Stacy. A Daisy. Oh man, I should know it by heart already, but
Can you look at them and tell what you did or no?
I could. I'm too lazy.
Oh.
I got it right here.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't even have to make any more, but just in case.
Yeah. Well, if you're going to have a sale every month, then might as well stock up on
People are
stuff.
interested. I don't know. I want to sell my market packs.
Oh yeah.
I got like 8 and I didn't sell any.
Oh. And you got to wait till fall for the next show or market?
Yeah, that's what I mean, the people who came by is like, you want to have a market at my place? It's in the fall, but I don't know what fall. September?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's also the markets. You have to pay so much money to join them, and then you don't even know if it's a good market or not.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I almost got some of that puzzle yarn that's red and blue.
Yeah,
I really like it,
saw them
but
today. I saw them today too. The puzzle yarn at Walmart.
Yeah. I guess I should wait.
You ever see the bloom yarn?
Yeah, that was my next thing I was looking at.
$7. I was like, are you crazy?
Yeah.
It was kind of pricey. I was like, eh.
Yeah, I thought there was more yardage in there. There's only like 218 for the bloom.
Yeah, maybe if I see it on sale or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll buy it.
Yeah.
What, Colin?
Hey, is my air conditioner too loud?
No.
Might have to eat some, Colin. Awful sweaty fad.
Can you still eat your oatmeal, Noni?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Not the kind that I got, not the priest.
oh,
I can if I, not the last kind. Last kind we bought was already pretty sweetened. Epicom, I sure can't eat pasta. I got some whole wheat. I just don't know what to eat because I mean I don't want my sugar. The bad thing about eating carbs is it makes your sugar. You eat it if you eat the least. It's just hard to eat. Find anything to eat because if it's the least bit of carbs, it'll make your sugar drop
yeah.
really fast. You know, it'll make your sugar high and then it'll drop really fast. So, and you can't get those guys to go to the grocery store for nothing. For nothing.
Oh, in car. Oh, they in the car with the daughter. Okay.
What in the world did you do there? Didn't do
Oh,
that.
that's good. Yeah, poor kitty. Yeah, I wish she wasn't so afraid. But mine's afraid too. It's just nature of pets, I guess.
Yeah, last night I went dumpster diving, and when I came back, there was a little tiny cat on the side of the road, and I tried to get out and get it. It ran away. It was a
Oh,
wild cat, but he was tiny. He was like,
Poor little cat. Was it a little, just maybe a cat that was just a feral cat, or
yeah, I
somebody
think it
dropped
was
it
a feral
off?
cat. But I mean, it was a kitten. It was not a cat. It was a kitten. It was really
oh.
yeah. He's okay.
Goodness gracious. What in the world is going on here?
So are you gonna go live then tomorrow, Noni?
I don't know.
You
Oh,
better.
That's an awful lot of time. That's a long time in the future for me. You know how I am about
yeah.
knowing what's gonna happen from. This is the first time I've ever had red heart yarn this tangled up. You know how you get it and sometimes it's out both ends.
I love you too, Susan.
Love you too. Where's Johnny? I mean, there's 11 people watching, so it's probably one of them.
It could be. If we say his name a certain number of times, maybe he'll come. There he is.
Well,
I
talk
knew
about
you were lurking.
Johnny.
speak of the devil. Yeah, you know we're going to call him John Bon Jovi. Hey, John Bon Jovi. Speak of the devil, and here he
Also
comes.
Oh, he
precious.
just came in.
Yeah, right.
That's pretty good.
We just manifested him.
Yeah. Well, welcome in, Johnny.
Welcome in.
John Bon Jovi.
Okay, where's Mr. Pickleson?
Yeah. Hmm. Well, it's late. I mean, it's late out, but it's still light a little
He's
bit.
calling me at time you guys are on. Oh, tell him to stop calling you.
Oh,
Tell him you got a date with 3 lovely women. You can't be talking.
yeah, you got no time.
It's Johnny's angel. He's got to be over here with Johnny's angel.
Yeah.
Ain't got no time to play.
Oh, Johnny, Friday we're having our it's Rosalie's birthday, and she's having a live on her channel, so we'll be over there.
Yep.
So we're
And you're
excited
gonna have a
about it.
giveaway too.
Yep, a giveaway.
Just have to see what I got.
Jump in the lake. Oh, is that the one that you we're trying to figure out how to tell they get lost, or
Tell him to jump in the lake. What?
Is that a Brian McPicklefeet or what? A pickle Jim? Pickle. I can't say his name at all now.
Oh, Pickleson. Pickleson.
No, it's Mick Pickleson.
Mr. Pickleson.
I call him
Pickleson.
Picklefeet, Pickleton, Pickleman.
Yes, I saw that with coasters and roses. No, and he's so pretty.
Yeah. She saw you were talking about the coasters with the roses on them.
Well, yeah, I'm making one right now.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Coaster with roses. Yeah.
Pretty.
No, I'm not going to use it for a coaster. I'm making it just little bouquets. I might, if this one turns out and I like it, I might let my sister, when she comes down for, she's going to sit with my friend at Newburgh Days, is what it's called, and at her booth, and they're going to sell stuff. I might let them take some if I like them. They're little projects if I like them. I'll let her take some stuff if she wants some stuff to sell. And Lord knows I got a bunch of stuff made up. Gobs of dish rags that I found back in the background. Found a whole.
No, it stick fits so well.
Found a whole box of dish rags. I found about 6 baby sweaters I had made and put in the box.
You should have a live sale in here, Noni.
Yeah, you could do that, Noni.
Well, mine's mostly blankets and stuff like that. And
who cares?
Nobody'd want my ugly stuff.
Oh, come
Yes,
on.
they would.
Don't doubt you. So
you got your biggest fans coming in here.
Yep.
I mean, nah.
Wow, Suzanne, so wonderful about your blanket. What blanket?
Got lots of star blankets.
Mm.
Oh, I'm crocheting 8-pointed star blanket. I'm changing the color every round. Wow.
Oh, cool.
Gonna be a lot of loose ends, Suzanne.
Yeah. Unless she crochets them in the next round or something.
Yeah.
I could never figure that out how to crochet it in when I change colors, you know.
Mm.
I mean some, yeah, but
My mother-in-law, she's made some really extravagant stuff. And she said, like when I bought her some of those cheap hooks, when we were getting our cheap hooks, and she
Mm-hmm.
said, why did they give me darning needles? And I looked at her and I went, what? She said, why did they give me darning needles with these? I said, that's just all your ends in. And she said, what? And I said, just show your ends in. And she goes, well, what do you mean sew them in? And I said, and I mean, I've sat and crocheted with her a lot. And she said, I always took my crochet hook and weaved them in that way.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't even realize she did that. And she said,
But usually when I do that, you know, it always comes
yeah, they
unraveled, you know.
Yeah, they get anchored better if you sew
Yeah.
them in.
They're gonna make a lot of possums gonna have a possum cell.
mhm.
Hey, I looked up Percy the possum. You know there's a book out.
Is there?
I made those.
Yeah, see, I'm always late coming up with stuff.
I made those. The Hungry Caterpillar. I made those little outfits. The photo. The photo prop things. And I made the little cuddly caterpillars. Made a lot of those.
I wonder when did
Back
I
in
get that
2006.
old. I think that stuff makes me more sleepy than I am.
Yep.
Yeah, it
It
could
must be the
be.
energy drink. Ugh. Need coffee. Coffee.
Now I had coffee this morning, and Kim made it, and I asked Colin. Kim had made some coffee, and I asked Kim had drank it all, and I said, Colin, is there any coffee left? And he goes, there's a little bit left. And so he brought it to me, and I don't know. I hadn't checked my blood sugar or anything. I was feeling kind of weird, so I picked it up, and I don't know. I thought I should have had my glasses on, can't see close up. And I thought I set it back on the table, and I missed the table, and it went in the floor.
Oh.
And it was full. The cup was full. It went up underneath my chair. It went all over the side of my chair. I was so mad.
It just kind of creeps up on you, Becky,
Also sweet Rosa.
year after year.
Yeah, usually I drink two or three cups, in the morning. But lately, I just want 1 cup, and that's it for me.
Yeah, I'm like that sometimes. Sometimes I don't even want to hardly drink any. But I know if I don't, I'm going to end up get a headache. Because
Yeah.
caffeine withdrawal is one of the worst ones in the withdrawals of anything.
Mm-hmm.
I went off coffee for a while, and caffeinated beverages, and that was harder on me than anything.
No, I need my coffee in the morning. Strong coffee.
Me too. I like mine strong and black.
You drink one before bed, a coffee?
Mm.
I can drink it right before bed and go to sleep.
Yeah, I can too.
Sleep like a baby. Yeah, I think with that energy drink, you're gonna sleep like a baby.
Here's what caffeine will do, though. Some people can sleep right on it, but what caffeine is a delayed reaction a lot of times. Your body will absorb it and it won't do anything to you for a while. And then, like, it'll work hours later and then you'll be wide awake. Especially if you have ADHD, it'll do that.
Yeah, usually when we're on live, I usually tired and stuff. But then when we get off live, I try to go to bed, and all of a sudden, like, bloom,
Yeah.
right awake. It's like, oh my god.
The adrenaline finally kicks in or something.
Yeah. And then I go dumpster diving.
Oh, that's cool, Susan. I'm glad you like them.
You never switch back? Are they not too heavy on your hand? I don't know.
Okay. Now I got these little V-stitches made on there. Let's see what that girl does for the leaves.
I went on TikTok today because I wanted to see if the bathing suits are on sale. And there was one, and they wanted $2.99 for it, right? So I went on to purchase it, and I looked on the shipping. It was $39. I was like,
For shipping?
Wow.
okay, you charge $2.99 for the bathing suit, so you charge $39 for shipping. Are you crazy?
Holy
Rip-off
cow.
artist.
I mean, if people don't see that kind of,
Yeah, even on
scam,
Walmart.com too, you got to be real careful because some of the stuff is like the shipping's out of this world.
it's just,
Well, I
ugh.
guess China. Hmm.
I mean, if people see it for $2.99, like, oh wow, that's cheap. Yeah, look at the shipping.
Yeah.
So you pay almost $45 with taxes and fees. I mean, you can go to the store and buy it.
Yeah.
It's all those sunflowers. What? I'm so lost, Johnny.
Oh, a sunflower bathing suit, you know?
They don't have that.
Oh.
I will-
Mm.
No, I looked today in the stores for bathing suits and stuff. Everything's like extra small. Oh, come on now, really?
Yeah.
What is that now?
Hmm?
Johnny, how many accounts do you have? Is it you too?
Oh, I think it's just a different picture.
What? You changing your pictures like your underwear?
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, flower. Oh, is it? No, that's not a sunflower, Johnny. It's a daisy.
Mm.
I put it in cottage cheese. She ate it very small pieces. First flower of the year. Oh, your flower? I got a hibiscus growing.
Cool.
Beautiful flower.
I love hibiscus.
Mm-hmm. Oh my. We bought elephant ears from Walmart, and we had the bulbs, right? And 2 days ago, I looked, and they were like that small, right? Today,
Mhm.
they're like that big.
Wow.
I was like, what happened?
They grow fast.
I know. I think it's all the rainwater,
Oh,
When-
yeah. Yeah.
When flowers usually grow the best.
Mm.
I found one, the house, what? I found on the housekeeper. Oh, I'm lost. That's good thing to switch on. I need my
Mhm.
fan.
Yeah, it's raining here and it's cold and. Mm.
Michelle needs to move to a warmer climate.
Yeah. Or get the furnace fixed, one or the other. Oh, yeah.
You can move down here.
Yeah.
We can crocheting every day.
Yeah, we can crochet together. You can teach
Yes.
me. You can teach me how to make shorts.
Yes.
We're gonna get that short in you tonight,
Oh.
ain't we, Rosie?
Yeah.
We got to stay up all night. We're gonna do it.
No, we can't stay up all night. I gotta sleep.
You sleep when we get up,
Mm.
little girl.
My hair got really light.
Mm.
I have to wash it tomorrow. Eh,
Oh yeah, there's a lot of lakes.
Crystal.
Yeah, beautiful lakes around here.
Over here too. Lots. I was off today. Got up at 2. Why you want to get up at 2 if you're off? You need some rest.
Getting his extra sleep in.
You should have came over, Johnny, and listened to Kim gripe and carry on all day.
Go fight with the neighbor and stuff.
As the neighbor and cuss everybody out and kicking me around and acting like an idiot.
Mm.
He was in full form today.
Oh, you cleaned the house? Oh, that's good. Takes him fishing in a boat.
Uh-huh. Make him some cement shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Say capsize.
Yeah, we're right there on Lake Michigan in Wisconsin. Plus, there are a lot of like fresh. I guess Lake Michigan's fresh, but a lot of freshwater lakes in here. Mm.
Did I tell you about finding that real pretty doily that I made out of acrylic yarn? And
No.
No,
was-
you did not, Noni.
well, anyway, I found this really pretty, and I had no telling how long ago I made it. It was a peach colored, and it's real hard and crunchy. It was just like really hard. And I thought, what is wrong with this thing? And it's just like it was, acrylic's plastic. So I thought, I must have washed this at some time and put it in a hot dryer or something. It didn't look like the fibers were melted or anything.
Mm.
And anyway, I thought, what is wrong with this thing? I mean, it was so stiff. I had it in there in the drawer where I had like all my doilies and stuff that I've made. I've got a chest
Mhm.
of drawers, and I got like doilies and stuff I've made through the years. Got a real pretty one on top of that cabinet. I need to take it down someday and dust my chicken and show it to you. I couldn't make one of those now for nothing. Just make them when I was young. I wouldn't have the patience doing. But I had it folded in half, and when I unfolded it, even it crunched. I thought, why is this thing so hard, crunchy? It was like I still don't know what would have made it like that.
Mm.
But it was made with acrylic yarn.
Yeah.
I had to have dried that in a clothes dryer or something, but I hate that when I find something like that and I don't remember why. I just usually if I'd done something like that and dried something, I'd never forgot about it because there's some things I've done that stuff and like that, and I remember it because it's very, memorable because I ruined it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
Do
But
you
it's
think something got poured on it or something?
like something hot or something. I don't know.
Oh, maybe somebody put something hot on it and it melted?
Yeah, maybe. Like this thing's like it's supposed to be a doily and make it with acrylic yarn. I was thinking about that. I wouldn't be able to
Mm.
use it for a coat or not.
Want to
For
see
a
some yarn
coaster.
barf?
Yeah, I want to see yarn bar.
Oh, wow.
Holy cow! It looks like one of them. Put it on your head. It looks
All
like
right,
one.
I couldn't get the middle and then exploded on me.
It looks like one of them Highland cows' hair.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wanted to put it into a cake, but it didn't work out. So I just use it as I go.
What you gonna make with it?
The possums.
Oh,
Just gonna make a possum for her.
yeah, there were a lot of campgrounds here too, Johnny.
See, it works out.
You going camping, Johnny? Where are you gonna camp at? Down at Morelands? Do they still have campgrounds there?
I want to go camping too. No,
I don't do that. I don't do the whole camping thing. I live in a mobile home out in the country. Why would I want to go camping?
No, it's just all the mosquitoes and stuff. Ugh.
I don't think I could sleep on the ground anymore, but I think if I had a cot or something, that'd be all right.
I never would go with Kim nothing to do that. Now Tina does, my sister-in-law, with her husband, they like stuff like that. They do that together, fish and stuff. Now I've been fishing with him and stuff before, but we used to do that. But as far as staying all night in a tent, no. Bring me home. I'm not sleeping on the river in no tent when I got perfectly,
I still remember when I was younger, we had like a group. We always did something like on the weekends and stuff. And then the one weekend, or it was probably a week or something, we went camping and it was raining outside. So everybody was in a tent. We all went to sleep and stuff. And in the middle of the night, I woke up because it stunk so bad. And that girl who was with me in the tent, she had diarrhea.
oh God.
It was all over her sleeping bag, all over my sleeping bag. And
Oh my
it
gosh.
was raining outside. So I had to get out of the tent. They had to clean the tent. I was like, I'm not going to go back in there.
Oh,
But
Oh
I
my
I
God.
still got the smell in my nose since now.
Oh.
It's like,
Oh gosh.
it was horrible.
that
So
would
I was soaking wet, and I had to go in somebody else's tent and sleep in there. But it was.
Hmm. Hopefully you had clean clothes somewhere in the car or something.
Yeah, I mean, I had clean. I don't know what if she had clean clothes, but she was.
Oh,
drunk
They
and
put her
pooped
back in a
herself.
tent. I mean,
Had she
but
got drunk and pooped herself and didn't know it or what?
no, we were young. We were like 8 years old or something like that.
oh.
It was when I was young.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was horrible.
I bet. Gosh, I remember my brother-in-law and my brother-in-law and Kim and Kim's cousin Randy and a bunch of them. We were so excited. They were going on this fishing trip and they were going to be gone all weekend. So me and my sister and my sis and my sister's husband's brother, his wife Roxanne, and her kids, and my kids, of course, and my sister's daughter. We were going to at my house. We were going to have a fun weekend. We were going to sit around the house and have the kids and let the kids have fun and just have like a just us. And they were down on the river camping out or whatever and fishing and doing their trot lines and all that stuff. And they get down there and get their camp all set up, and this big bad storm came.
Oh,
And
I am you, Max.
they had to come back.
Hello.
Hello. And they had to come back. And boy, we were so mad at them. And they're like, well, we couldn't stay on the river. The storm was bad and the weather was saying it was going to be really bad. And we're like, man,
Ruined our whole weekend.
dang, man.
Hmm.
Oh, my worst experience was there was like when we were a little older, like 13, 14.
Hi, Shiraj.
Hi, Asharash. We went camping and we were about to cook something on the grill and stuff, and there was girls sitting around, and I guess the one girl decided to sit close to the fire. They had fire pits,
Mm-hmm.
and the one I don't know, teacher or the person who took care of us and stuff, she put fuel in the fire pit, and she didn't know it was already lit before. And all of a sudden, the big flame came, and that one girl who was sitting close to it burst into fire.
Oh, my God.
She was burning everything. Like were about to go to a club, like go out. So she had like pantyhose on, dress, and
Oh, my God.
they had to
Ooh.
rush her to the bathroom to put the fire out and put her in cold water and stuff. It was horrible.
Oh, Lord.
Pantyhose was melted onto her skin, and
Oh,
it was so horrible. And they came with a
Oh.
helicopter to pick her up.
oh God.
Man.
I think a couple of weeks later, they were going to visit her, and I was going too, but I was afraid to go in that room,
Yeah, that's
because she was burned like hair. Her hair was gone, her eyelashes were gone. Everything was just.
Oh.
terrible.
She's okay. I mean, she got scars and stuff, but
Mm.
it was.
Man.
I mean,
Gee.
she was running around with fire. It was like, oh my god, it's just a horror movie. I was like, oh my god.
Ugh. They
I
must
can't
have.
believe the teacher. I mean, I don't know what you call it. The person who took care of us, teacher,
Chaperone or something.
chaperone. Yeah. I mean, she should have told her, "Hey, can you get away from the fire pit or something?" Like.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's terrible. Poor girl.
Yeah,
God, can you imagine the pain?
I know.
I mean, it's bad enough when you're cooking and you just get a regular old first-degree burn. The pain is terrible.
We all tried to
Yeah,
help
burns
her,
are awful.
pouring water on her, and then we were all standing in the bathroom, and all the you just saw the pantyhose melted all to her skin. It's like,
Oh,
Mm.
it was.
poor thing. My God.
Hmm.
I'm glad that wasn't me, but I know better to stay away from stuff like that. Like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When my cousin Paula was a baby, she was maybe 2 or something. She had a real, but she was real sick, and her mom, Mary, she had a vaporizer on the dresser, and she, parents don't think, and they used to make cords really long. That's why they make cords so short now, so kids can't, if they even have, usually everything's USB now,
Yeah.
The cords are real short. But back then, they made real long cords on everything. But she had pneumonia, and I think it was pneumonia. It didn't just hold, but she had the vaporizer, and she was just a baby, and she was really, really sick. And probably about 2 years old, but she's standing up in the bed and she just felt horrible, And anyway, she jerked that vaporizer over on top of herself,
Ah.
and it burnt her from the waist down. It burnt her right leg, like
Man.
the top down to the knee, and then
Yeah.
her left leg was burnt from the hip down, and that water just scalded her. And they had to put her in an induced coma because of the pain being so bad. And she's just a baby. I'll
Yeah.
never forget that because it was so bad. And
Yeah, something like that happened to my sister. My mom, she had us, like 13 months apart, and I think she was overwhelmed because I went down to the cow barn, and I was not even 2, and she had Debbie, my younger sister Debbie, in the kitchen sink giving her a bath, and she realized I was gone, so she ran to get me, but left the baby in the sink, and Debbie turned the hot water on and had pulled herself out except for her feet, and they got scalded so bad. She was in the hospital for weeks or over a month, and they're scarred to this day, but she's able to use them and everything. I mean, everything turned out fine, but my grandparents kind of didn't like my mom after that too much.
oh, man, it can happen to anybody. Things
Yeah,
happen.
yeah.
You just turn your head for a second, and
Mhm.
it can happen. Gosh.
A lot of stuff.
When
Yeah.
Colin was about, gosh, I don't even think he was a year old yet. I was cooking dinner and I had ham and beans in a crock pot. And I was in the kitchen doing dishes, and he's scuttling about and he's about and he's walking. My babies, they're in their walkers, learning to walk, and he's just all over the place. And I was doing dishes and working around the kitchen, and I had the crock pot on the countertop, and it was pushed back real far and everything. And he came running through the kitchen and he rammed into the cabinet. And he'd done it 100 times, but in the crock pot hadn't moved or anything. And then all of a sudden he did it, and the whole crock pot. Now get a load of this one. You're gonna freak out when you hear this. This crock pot is full of beans. I mean, Kim was going to be home in 30 minutes. The beans were ready to eat. He runs into that cabinet, and that whole crock pot falls on top of him. And I'm in the living room. I was like in the living room, and I mean, I'm seeing him because the kitchen and the living room is all open. It falls on top of him. I fall on top of him, this whole crock pot. He was in that walker. The beans were all over him. And I just knew he was scalded and burned to death. And I ran over there and picked him up, and he's just laughing his head off. There is not one burn on his body.
Oh wow.
He's got scalding beans, steam coming up off of him. He's just laughing like there's nothing there. I put him in cold water in the bathtub. He's just shivering. There was not one burn on that baby's skin.
Wow. That's a miracle, Noni.
That was a miracle.
Yeah.
That was a God.
Yes.
That was God. And I just sat down in the floor of that bathroom, and I just went to praying. I was probably talking in tongues because, I mean, I was like, how is my child not scalded to death?
Yeah.
There's not a one burn on that baby's body.
Oh.
Kim comes home, and he just sees all of these beans on the floor and that walker, and he starts screaming, "Nora, where are you?" And I'm in the bathroom sitting there holding my naked baby in a towel, just in shock. And Colin's like, "Dada." And he said, "What happened? What happened? Get up off the floor. What happened?" And I'm just sitting there like, I was like in total shock.
Yeah.
And we just started praying, thank you, Lord, thank you for sparing our baby. And to this day, I was like, how did, I didn't question. I didn't sit there and say, God, how did you do it? You don't.
Mm-hmm.
When something like that happens, you can't explain it. You don't ask questions. But I just was like, I couldn't figure that one out.
That's
But yeah,
amazing.
yeah, it was.
Yep.
And yeah, it's unbelievable. Not one burn at all. We took pictures and everything because we just couldn't believe it. And he was spared, and he was definitely meant to be here.
Yeah.
He gets to be a little on my nerves sometimes.
Yeah, you definitely meant to be there though.
Yeah. There weird things have happened in this world, and that was one of those Ripley's "Believe It or Not."
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
always used to say. That was wild.
Oh, Noni, are you glad he was okay? And just keep watch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. Angels were definitely watching over him. And then we had that time that Adam got lost in Union Station in St. Louis, and that little man, looked like he was 9 years old, was sitting there holding his hand and saying, "Is that your mom?" He got away from me, and he said, "That's my mom." And I ran up to get him and ran to him, and there was no way that little man that was holding his hand could have got away that fast. So I still say to this day that he was an angel that found my child looking for me, because they told us that we won't be able to find your son. So if he's been, he's probably that's what they told us. Instead of just saying, you know, we're going to look, not, and the guy just said, well, we probably won't ever find him. The place was so busy.
Yeah.
And then he's standing, when I go around the corner, he's standing there with that old gentleman. And yeah, because that man was like all humped over and he just couldn't even hardly move anyway. And then he's just gone in just a second or two. So I think he was an angel too.
Yeah.
But I asked Adam later, I said, what did you say to that man? He said, oh no, I was just sitting there and I stand there and I was crying and I kept saying, Mom, Mom, Mom. And then this man said, are you looking for your mom? And he said, yeah. He said, well, stand right here. And I said, what did he say to you? And he's, stand right here and your mom will come around that corner. And he said, then I just stood there with him and he said, I'll stay with you until your mom comes around the corner. And then all of a sudden you come around the corner. And I was like, wow, that was wild. That was so scary. Thought I'd never see it again. And that place was, you had standing room only.
Oh, they made a mall or something out of that, didn't they? The Union Station.
Yeah, in St. Louis, yeah.
Mm.
Made a mall out of it. It was the big roundhouse there in St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
The trains would. I guess it's still there. I don't know. I don't know if there's still a mall there. It's been years since I've been there.
Yeah, me too. I never forgot what year I went there.
I think this was like 1990, 91, maybe. It was huge. malls are almost a passe thing now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Last time I went to a mall was right before I had my left knee replacement, and there were hardly any stores open. Sears was open, still had the Sears open, and I think the JCPenney was open, the Sears, and there was a nail salon, and we just been there about a year before that. Colin was going to take his test to be so he could get a certification to be for medical billing and coding. Be a certified coder. He had to
Mm-hmm.
take that, and so we decided to go by there. And I was walking in there just to get exercise. That's all I could do to walk because on my knee. That was right before my surgery, and
Mm-hmm.
but and they just had buckets everywhere because the ceiling was leaking, and there were hardly any stores in that thing open. That was in Columbia.
Mm.
I don't know if it's even open at all. Don't know. What you blowing for, Rosie?
I'm pooped out. Too much sun.
Oh, hi, Ismail. How are you doing?
Hi, Ismail.
That's good. We're doing okay. Pretty good. Tired. Mm.
Yeah, I didn't doze off and take any accidental naps today.
Mm.
Usually I sit here and
Yeah, we'll sleep good tonight then, hopefully.
I got paid today from YouTube.
you're gonna get paid.
Oh,
Oh, I got to look too because I didn't think I was going to get anything, and then I went in there and looked, and it said that I had a payment scheduled between the 21st and the 26th of this month.
I should get one next month, I hope.
And this morning it was pending, but then I checked and it was like it went through.
Yeah, usually if you look in your in your YouTube studios, it'll tell you if you've got going to get paid for them. Let me see.
No, I usually go on AdSense.
Yeah, I don't go on there. If you go on your computer and see it, but since I got lazy, I just look on my YouTube studios, and
I wonder if there's more ads on my channel now. Probably.
yeah. Oh. Look.
Now I'll probably have to wait 3 more months to get another payment.
You never know. You never know.
I did get a payment.
Oh,
It says it's pending.
it's exciting.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think I will buy that blue and red. I can make veterans hats out of that.
When is Veterans Day? When is Veterans Day?
In November, I think, but Memorial Day is Monday.
This Monday?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, the 24th, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Or no, 26th.
26th.
26th, yeah. my grandma called it Decoration Day.
Yeah. And then the next thing is June 14th is my sister's birthday and Trump's birthday and Flag Day. My sister about died when she found that out. It was Trump's birthday is the same day as hers. She was like, "What?" Funny.
Yeah, I'm glad you came here to spend your birthday with us too, Becky.
Yes.
You're very special to us, and we really love you.
Mhm.
Oh, he's so sweet. Becky.
Becky Boo. I was hoping Granny D would come in and see us.
Yeah. No, she'll probably
She's
come.
gonna pop up in a minute. Hold on.
Huh? Oh yeah. If we talk about her, she'll pop up.
I mean, you have how many people? 11 people still.
11. Yep.
Hey guys, glad to see you.
Oh, welcome back, Holly.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, hello.
Yep, we're still here. Or did I say Coley? Coley. I gotta remember Coley. Short for Nicole.
I'll give you some loving.
Yeah.
I got a couple messages from Lydia, but I couldn't understand what she was asking.
Mm.
Couldn't. I was like, "What is she saying?"
Yeah, I said hi to her, but she didn't stick around, or I don't know what happened.
Who was who?
Lydia?
I think sometimes when you type, because I know my computer's done that. Like you type, and if your hand's laying, your hand, like when you're typing, especially if you're on a laptop, and your hand touches like the keypad, and you're trying to type, it'll put like some of your words like over like in front of something, like you're typing it, it'll put it in front of it. I think that's like what happened, like it messed up the sentence. It didn't make sense or something.
Mm.
I think that might have been what happened.
Somebody else pressing the button. Just hearts going and hearts going.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh man.
Who's got hearts going?
The chat?
Oh, Humble Barista was this guy that I hadn't seen him on this. Well, this channel will be. I thought it was going to be 4 years old in this October. It's actually going to be 3 years old in this coming October. Anyway, he said he don't know why YouTube unsubscribed him to my channel.
Oh.
Been a channel member for like 5 years, and I said, "Well, this channel is going to be 3 years old." And he goes, "No, you've been on YouTube longer than that." I said, "No, this is a whole new channel." He goes, "What?" And I said, "This is not." He said, "This is Noni Mae's Way," and I said, "No, this is Noni Mae's Life." And so he goes, "Wait a minute." And I said, "No, I had deleted that channel, and this is a different channel." It took me a while to tell him what I was doing. He said, "Oh God, I didn't know that. No wonder." So he had to subscribe. It's like, okay. We got it straightened out finally.
It's good.
And
Yeah, I'm subscribed to him too. I haven't seen him for a while though.
Yeah. And then Judy, my friend Judy, she's you guys all know her. She's somebody I know from my personal life. I mean, I know you guys from personal life, but she's
Mm-hmm.
everyday. Well, you guys are an everyday person too, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But anyway, she sent me a message. She said, "Do you have any blanket patterns?" And I'm like, "No." She said, "Do you have any quilt patterns?" And I said, "Woman, what are you talking about? Are you talking about crochet patterns?" She didn't message me back, and she says she didn't say nothing. Didn't say nothing all day, and
Mm.
like, what are you talking about? So anyway, she meant sewing patterns for quilting. I'm like,
Oh.
no, I don't have no quilting patterns. I never did. I mean, I made quilts, but I just made. I never made one by myself that wasn't patchwork. I'm like, woman, you know that.
I have some quilting books, but I don't know.
She just threw me for a loop because I'm like, what you talking about, woman?
I used to do a lot of quilting, but then
I would not have the patience for that anymore. There ain't no way. I barely got patience to crochet anymore. I need to not do it for a while. Or do a big project and not do any little stuff. What, Colin? What you talking about? Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, we're over 3 hours. Should we go? Let's
Yeah,
go
keep on.
15 minutes or so, or
You're gonna get 9,000 viewers here in a minute.
okay. All
yeah,
right.
we have to wait for Mr. Pickleson.
Oh yeah, Mr. McPickelson.
Mr. Pickle Man.
Mm.
Come in
Pickle Man.
and give us super chats.
$500. Mr. Pickle Man. He calls it Mr. Pickles.
Did everybody check out Noni and Rosalie's shorts with Mr. Pickleman?
Pickle.
Or Mr.
Oh, you say Pickle Man.
I thought it was Mr. Pickle Man.
Oh, that was funny.
Muck Pickleson, wasn't it?
Mick Pickleson, yeah.
Ah, yep. Mr. McPickleson. Pickle Man.
Yeah.
What a yarn barf. Oh my goodness.
Stella goes, oh.
Funny.
Well, there's this coaster thing, all with the fringy looking dooley whoppers around it. Looks kind of dark.
Oh,
Let me see what it looks like when you fold it up. You're supposed to roll it,
mm.
fold it in half, and then you. I still don't know. You're supposed to roll it up, but I can't do it like they do it. Never looks right. Just made a small one. I'm gonna do yellow flowers on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Pickleman. Oh, I got it. Oh, for God's sake. Let's see how many stitches she put in it. Mr. Pickleman. Oh, God. I've lost it. Search. Rose bouquet. Rose. R-O. S-E. Colin, stop. Colin,
Both of them.
don't please stop.
Any purple pen.
Colin.
Oh yeah, they were cute. Yeah. Oh.
Hey, Colin. Make me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm getting peckish. I'm going to have something in my stomach. Just make me a half one. Yo, Q. Q.
I wonder if like protein shakes will help or.
Yeah, they'd probably help, but I would never be able to afford them.
Oh. I'm making a hat, Coley.
Colin, you got to stop, please.
Making a possum, but now I'm working on yarn barf.
Is that must be hard to get apart?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, usually I'm pretty good at it, but that one is just
Oh.
It's okay. I get it. I think it's a lot easier than regular yarn.
Yeah.
Bigger.
Colin, please give me a break. Well, Colin, please have consideration. My nerves can't take it. I think she used 7. I think she used a row of 7. Row of 7. No, I don't want him to touch my food. Colin, you hear that language? I hope not.
No, I didn't hear it.
I don't know.
I mean, that's what they get for not getting in the kitchen.
I think my papa's a mental bitch.
Shh. Picklemeister. Picklemeister.
Picklemeister. Yeah.
Well, Michelle, I'm worried about you.
Why are you worried about me?
Because it's cold. You're cold.
Well, I get under the covers.
Oh, she got a lot of hats and a lot of scarves.
Yeah, I got a lot of. I wear my hat to bed too.
Yeah,
I'm quite sexy at night.
I don't need a gigantic plate. Just make me a half a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Yeah.
But you know what I like about summertime? I don't feel the hot flushes too much. I'm already hot.
Yeah, you're young enough, but now that I know that why I stopped having them, and then all of a sudden I started having them again is because of my sugar
Yeah.
being too low or. But see, when a woman goes through menopause, her sugar fluctuates too. But when you stop having them, and then you can start having them again, and see, that's what happened. It wasn't, they said that's why I was doing it. Those ugly little, petals. I did them just like this girl said, and they're just as ugly as they can be too.
Mm.
Are you doing them right?
I'm doing them just like the girl doing. Hers are ugly and mine are ugly too. I did them exactly the way the girl showed to do them. Well, I wanted to do them just like she did the tutorial, and mine are ugly as hers. I followed the tutorial just like she did.
I know, but if you think hers are ugly, then why do you even click on it?
I'm doing it just like she's doing.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm saying.
Add 1 row to these stitches. Okay, so I'm going to see how many petals, or how many she.
Susan's dog is chasing the mop.
Oh, that puppy.
Go on live or again's on Afterlife?
We're not on Afterlife, but I need a glass of milk, Sir Colin.
You're not on Afterlife?
No,
We're on the live.
I want a steak and a baked potato, please.
Yes, please.
I need my
No, I will.
tick control. Tick control. I got one that can't
tick
reach.
control.
I was like, kidding you.
Oh God! Don't do that. Don't touch him after when you're giving me food.
Already made it.
Oh yeah, it is. It is chain 7. Okay, I can do that. 1.
Yeah, last time I went to Lidl, and I was standing there with the bakeries, and the one dude walked up, opened the case where the bread is, and he touched every bread like, to see how soft it is.
Oh my
And
God.
she saw it. She yelled at him. It's like you
Gosh
need
darn
to
it,
play this.
Kim.
No, you touched all of them.
Yeah.
And
Who
he had to
was it?
give them all.
Give me some milk, please.
Hold on, I got
Some customer at the grocery store.
He
Or
touched the
bakery.
bread. He touched the bread without.
Yeah,
the,
he opened it up and then touched the bread to see which one is softer, I guess. I don't know.
he touched the bare bread.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with his fingers. And the
Now,
woman was yelling at him.
You should have.
You need to buy them now. You cannot do that. You cannot just touch them.
Oh God! I would have hit
Yeah.
him. I would have so hit him with my purse. I would have took my purse and hauled off and hit him over the head.
No, I saw him do it, and then I was like, oh my God. And then the woman behind in the bakery aisle, she saw it too, and she's like, oh, what are you doing? I mean,
Was he-
what in the right mind? You cannot just go there and touch every single bread.
He was
not-
probably. He probably had his finger up his butt before
Yeah,
he did that.
I was just going to say he was probably one of those no toilet paper raw hand types.
Oh God.
Oh.
That is gross. What a weird.
Switch in the bed.
Yeah.
Switch the bed.
That person wants to get it.
Come on, guys.
What? Well, we'll just sell it. I don't
Oh,
think
dear
I
Lord.
can.
Oh my
He's
God!
like, oh, I got to get my milk.
I could just picture Noni walking with their purse. Yeah.
You know what I'd say? You know what I'd say, Susan? I'd say, get your dicky fingers off the bread.
Yeah. Yeah.
That comes in my purse.
It was Uncle Ray.
I can't believe that guy was doing that. Who does that?
I don't know. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, what? I mean, they have the little pieces of paper you take, and when you take something out of there, you grab it with a paper. But he just
Yeah.
bare hands opened it up and then
That's yucky.
I know.
Mm.
I was just standing there looking. I was like, what in the world?
What did Becky say?
Oh, she wants to know if you have a large Santa back there.
If I have a large Santa, what?
Oh, she's got the doggy. What do you have? What do you have sitting on the new shelf there?
It's a bear.
Oh, that's the bear.
It says there's like this box that you can get,
I have a bear,
and it plugs into the
a
wall.
doll,
No, there's this box there
It's all white.
in the wall, and then if you
Oh.
plug it
I have a lamp,
into that box, it'll stop.
Maybe it's the lamp. I don't
a
know.
doll.
He changed his picture again. Johnny.
You watching YouTube, Mama?
I'm gonna watch
She's live on YouTube, Colin.
I know, but she's got it on the TV too. That's
Oh.
different.
No, I'm my furnace broke, Collie.
Let's see if there's a light pink stuff on
and
Then you can have some TV.
I'm waiting until next week to get it to call the guy. I'm warmly dressing.
Sorry, pal.
Dressing warmly. Because in Wisconsin it's cold.
Art thing.
I suppose I could go to my niece's house or something, but I'm gonna stay with my cat.
You don't have a
She
little
said it's
heater?
around. Huh?
You don't have a little heater?
No.
You can buy one.
Yeah, I can buy one. Yeah, I should go on Amazon or.
I mean, it's not
or
going to
Walmart and
be
get one.
cold for long anymore, right? It's going to get warmed up.
Oh yeah, it'll warm up soon. Yeah, Susan's got her furnace on. Well, the weird thing about the furnace is it'll start and it'll act like it's gonna run and then it'll quit. So I think there's whatever part there's a part that's broken or something. What am I buying? Well, I did spend money at the store today. Shiraja and yarn, of course. But but the good thing about yarn is if you make it into blankets and stuff, will keep you warm.
Gotta kill some people. That's all there is.
Little intercourse.
Yeah. Yep, it is. I don't know how warm it is.
I went to shop at Lidl, but I got caught at Lidl, so I don't go back to Lidl.
Colin's singing a song about Lidl. Rosie goes there and shops. What do you sing a song about Lidl for?
Because the song goes, one day I went to Lidl. I went to shoplift at Lidl, but then I got caught at Lidl, so I don't go back to Lidl.
What do you sing that for?
I didn't got caught.
One
Do
day
you know
I
that?
went to
Do you know
Asda.
that song, Rosie?
No.
That's a dumb song, Colin.
It's new to me.
Why do you shop? Why would you want to shop? Why would you want to shoplift there?
Because he was hungry.
Well,
Coley, same stairs.
He also shoplifted at Asda.
Austin.
Yeah, that's the cold weather is kind of bad. Yeah, I agree. Well, they got all kinds of them at Walmart.
Well, they got Walmart.
Oh, no, yeah, I finished yours.
Hey, Possum.
Oh!
It's Possum Purdy.
I'm
gonna name it Possum Purdy.
There you are.
Possum Purdy.
They even got this little fireplace looking thing you can get.
If you go to Dollar General, they should have them on sale right now. The
Oh
heaters.
yeah, probably. I'll have to go back to that department and look at them.
Now, every time I go to dumpster diving, I usually find a bunch of heaters.
Really?
Yeah. And they still work. I don't know
Oh,
why
cool.
people put them out, or fans and stuff. So we probably got like 3 or 4 little heaters in the shed. Every time one breaks, he takes one new one out.
I want to know why they throw so much good stuff
Thank you.
away.
Johnny said, "Get another cat."
Get another
Yeah,
heater.
I think about that too, Johnny.
Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you, Coley. It's not a rat, it's a possum. That rat looks like same rabbit, ma'am. What?
Possum.
I don't know if the rest of the world has possums or if that's the
They
on the
might
other
eat them.
thing, or
Well, they actually are a big rodent, but
A roach to the cockroach.
they're cute. They like to run around on the roads at nighttime looking for snakes and such.
yeah, and they eat bugs. They're very good about that. So,
I should go after the life. I should go outside, go searching, and look where the babies are.
yeah.
Maybe take one inside. Look, I found a cat.
That's not a cat, Mama. That's a man. That's a rat. That's a possum.
Wouldn't that be funny if you brought possums in? Didn't you, Ellie Mae used to have one crawling on her shoulder or something?
Yeah, she had a possum up on her shoulder. Or a raccoon or something.
Yeah, something like that.
That girl wasn't right in the head.
No.
No. Just a little bit touched.
Yeah.
I should have make a video carrying a possum in the house. Look, I found a cat.
Look, Mama, I found a kitty. Can I keep it?
Aw.
I'll feed it.
I think I'm too afraid to touch them. The last one, every time I come close to him, he opened his mouth like, I was like, ew.
Mm.
He's gonna bite me.
I know one time I went out on the porch and I thought there was a cat out there and it was a raccoon. And when I said, "Here, kitty," and I thought I had the front door open and had the light from the.
Sometimes skunks.
It was a raccoon.
Mm.
I thought it was a cat, like a neighbor's cat, but I was sadly mistaken. It scared me to death.
Yeah.
Almost bit me. Lord, what
What
was
the
that?
freaking heck? Bernie was trying to get the chicken.
Yeah, some people have like skunks as pets. How can they? I
They
don't
take-
understand.
They take the smeller bag out.
Oh.
The stink bag.
You're going to make? I should make a skunk.
Yes, you should.
Yeah. Yeah.
That, maybe the same pattern,
And-
just
yeah,
black
with
and gray, and then make the tail. No,
Make a peppy.
Well,
Peppy.
they have kind of like that widow's peak thing, don't they? Or
Yeah, make Peppy Le
you have to
Pew.
look one up.
yeah.
Little Peppy Le Pew. It wasn't Peppy Le Pew. He loved that cat, remember? Oh, sorry, my kitty. You know, he
He wants to know about your lizard. Did you? Oh no, you made that
That's kind
dragon.
of a personal question, ain't it, Johnny? Be asking her about a lizard.
That's Ashiraj.
Oh.
I didn't make a lizard, Asharash. I made a
Did you think
dragon.
your dragon was a lizard or something? I don't know.
Where's he at? Where's he at? He's gone.
I don't go back to.
I thought that was Johnny asking her about her lizard. I was like, no, that's cousin John.
Oh,
I thought it
you
was
can
cousin
call
John.
it Stinky. Stinky the skunk.
Stinky McGee.
Stink.
John came up on the live the other night.
Yeah.
Come on up, John. Say howdy do.
Howdy do.
This Asharash? It's a dragon. It's kind of lizard. It's a dragon.
Get your lizard straight.
That is so pretty.
How to Train Your Dragon.
That's a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Mama, that's a movie.
I know it. Ain't
But I
that
still want to make the dragon from Never Ending Story.
yeah, the big white thing.
Yeah, he's cute.
Oh yeah, those kids. And that's skunkweed.
Pasta.
Skunk meat.
That tail is ripped.
I like these pinky old snips.
Mhm.
Efforts.
Come on, man.
Now I made a mess again. Oh my goodness.
Like spoon.
All right. Well, it's we're at 3.5 hours, so I want to thank everyone for stopping in. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Noni should be live tomorrow, but if she doesn't go live, then I will, or Rosalie. So
Yeah, but I go Friday.
I know you go Friday.
Yeah, I probably will be.
Okay.
Be ready for to watch Michelle's live. Michelle's short. She's gonna have a short because we're gonna teach her how to do it right now.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. Sometimes I wish you'd
Good
just
night,
take
everyone.
one. Noni. I'll put it off.
We're not gonna let you get out of it, girlfriend.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks everybody,
Good.
and have a great night.
Good
Love
night,
you
everyone.
all. Thank
Bye,
you so
Khalid,
much.
Johnny, Becky, Suzanne.
All
Good
right.
night,
We'll
Ashirash.
see you tomorrow.
Good night. Good night.
And good night, birthday girl. We love you.
Yeah,
Good night,
happy
Becky.
birthday again.
Honey.
Bye bye.
Honey.
Honey, 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 comedian.